Hey, you guys. Welcome in, welcome in. I am Head.Lioness. We're about to get into a midday love message for the collective. We're going to tap into the energy, see what's going on, see who's in your energy, what you need to know about them, what you need to know about you. Happy Thursday, family. I know y'all not used to seeing me at this time. But welcome in, welcome in. Thank y'all for coming in and tapping the screen. Hey. Hey, cutie. Hey, what's that? Is that Josie? I might have butchered it, my bad. But welcome in, you guys. We're going to go ahead and see what's going on. Hey. We're going to see what's going on, see what you need to know, see what the little midday message is. You guys, I have a new deck. Oh, thank you. I have a new deck that Deanna, our moderator, she gifted us a new deck. It's a tarot deck, but it has other stuff in it as well. When I tell y'all, my ladies take such good care of me, man. Okay? And so we're going to definitely go ahead and pop this thing off. And see what we get out of there. Hey, Shawnee. In the daytime. Yeah. I got another one, but I saw this one and she grabbed it for me. Okay, so we definitely gonna get in and see what's going on. Welcome in, everybody. Let's see, we starting with this deck here. We're gonna go to like maybe 3 oracle decks, and then we're gonna clarify with some tarot and stuff. So we're gonna get it. Hey, Holy Spirit, what's the midday message here? What the collective need to know? What we talking about? TikTok is in reverse. Okay. Yes, TikTok is in reverse. Hey. This card talks about deadline, procrastination, and too busy. Okay, so I feel like somebody, there's some type of time constraints or something like that. Or maybe somebody thought that they didn't have any time constraints or something like that when it came to maybe how they would handle a situation, move with the situation, or something like that. Somebody could have thought that they had all the time in the world. Hey. Yeah. Hey, y'all. Give me more here. What's going on for the collective? What we need to know? Laughter and what's that up under? Laughter and the upright, detective in reverse. I think somebody could have really been smiling and thinking shit was cool, not even realizing that they was just about out of time with a situation. They wasn't even realizing. Tell me more. Graduation day is here. Somebody done learned the lesson. Hey, Jay. Hey, y'all. Welcome in, everybody. This card talks about leveling up, lesson learned, acquired wisdom. Graduation day. Somebody done ascended. Somebody thought they had time, y'all. Somebody thought they had time to keep love bombing you. Somebody thought they would be able to keep up some type of love bombing, some type of emotional manipulation or something like that. But I feel like whatever this is, collective, you done realize what was going on. You done realize the plot. Okay, squad is here. So this could be somebody that maybe has a group of friends that enable this toxic behavior, that run with the same type of narrative or something like that. You know, one thing for sure, there could be a group of people that's involved or that was interfering in some type of relationship or union or something like that. I just heard interjecting. Okay. When it came to maybe some type of reconciliation or the way that somebody showed up, there could have been a negative outside influence. It could have been friends, family, co-workers, other romantic interests or something like that. But I feel like somebody either, I can look at this 2 ways. Somebody didn't think that they was close to running out of time with you. Okay. And I also feel like, you know, somebody could have thought that you would never catch on to some type of love bombing tactics that somebody was only, you know, showing up with affection and things like that so that way they could receive whatever they were looking to gain from you. I also feel like somebody could be learning a lesson in your absence. Okay. Heart to heart. Deep conversations, intimate discussions, and blunt and honest. I just feel like, and with a sneaky link, somebody could have not had made it, you know, made you aware, put you in a loop of what was going on. Somebody could have thought that they were hiding a lover, but you realized what was going on. I don't know, y'all. Whatever this is, I feel like somebody is realizing now that they can't talk to you, that they was doing the most. Yeah, that they shouldn't have been cheating. They shouldn't have been freaked out. Hey, hey. Welcome in, you guys. Okay, tell me more about this TikTok. Somebody didn't take the time to recognize what was going on. Somebody could have been allowing their friend group to lead them astray, to negatively influence them. Somebody could also be not telling a friend group or something like that about some type of sneaky link situation. We're gonna see what's going on. Yeah. I do. So we're gonna see what's going on. Holy Spirit, what's this TikTok reverse about? Let's make this real clear for the collective. What's this message about? This TikTok reverse. That's my shit. Breaking free. Hey, Leah. Breaking free is here. Cycles don't break themselves, but all it takes is one bold move to change the whole trajectory. Somebody thought they had more time for you to put an end to some shit. Like, I don't think somebody realized, and we saw that last night, right? Somebody thought you would continue to settle for less than you knew you deserved when it came to love. I think somebody is just going through like the reality check of a lifetime in a lot of different areas of their life, but more so how they showed up, how they handled you. You know what I'm saying? Give me this graduation day. Oh shit. Are we taking any of these in reverse? Yes. Living large is in reverse. Luxury is the new baseline. They're not just dabbling in wealth, they're dwelling in it. Living large is in reverse. Somebody thought they were about to level up also and be living some type of luxurious lifestyle. Did not happen. You know what, y'all? I'm going to just go ahead and put it out there. I feel like somebody could have thought that they were going to be able to like love bomb you and string you along in one way or another and go and weigh their options and maybe even attempt to build a whole new life with somebody else. Like in the background, like, you know how some people will set themselves up? Like, you know, it's so crazy. It's just like you don't quit one job until you know you got another one on lock. You know what I'm saying? It's like you don't quit one job until you know you got the other one. You done secured it. I feel like that's what somebody could have been doing. You know what I'm saying? Hey, y'all. And I think somebody might have figured that the bare minimum that they were giving you would have held you over until they solidified, solidified everything that they was trying to acquire and establish with maybe a sneaky link. Somebody that you could have not even known that this person was, you know, having dealings with, thought they was strategic. Somebody could have really thought that they were about to be leveling up in some type of way. living in some type of luxurious lifestyle, stable, self-sufficient, you know what I'm saying, all of the things, but it didn't happen. And I don't think that somebody expected to run into like back-to-back brick walls, y'all. Not gonna lie. I think somebody thought that, you know, they had more time with you, but they didn't. So not only did they get this level up that they were expecting, they also don't get to run back to you as a safety cushion to catch them, since they done, you know, fell on their ass over here with this, whatever this was that they thought they were about to acquire. Somebody thought they knew something. They thought they had it all figured out. They thought they had did all of the work that they needed to do with this graduation day. Because, you know, when this comes for graduation day, you got to put them hours in. You got to get them credits. You got to do them your due diligence when it comes to the assignments. You got to do all of it in order for you to get that degree, in order for you to graduate. You know what I'm saying? In order for you to walk, you know? And I just feel like somebody thought they had some shit on lock, thought they knew some shit, but they didn't. Give me this love bombing here. Wedding day is in reverse. Oh my God. Wedding day in reverse for love bombing is crazy, y'all. And then lies detected at the bottom of the deck. Okay, you guys, I am not opening this live, so please don't spam my chat with questions, okay? This is a collective message. Okay. Wedding day in reverse. It says there's a wedding going down from me to we, from uncertain to official. Everything feels so much more defined now. Wedding day is in reverse, y'all. It's okay. Wedding day is in reverse for love bombing. Overly attentive, showered with affection for personal gain. Somebody could have thought they were about to get married. Somebody could have thought they were about to get married. Somebody could have thought they was finna really live their life. They was finna, you know what I'm saying, level up in life, maybe with another person or something like that. You know what I'm saying? Hold on real quick. So whatever the case may be, I feel like somebody somebody's not having a happily ever after with the wedding day in reverse and living large in reverse. And there's something about somebody finding that there was some lies within a situation. A version of the truth was offered, but it's curated, calculated, or conveniently incomplete. Secret affair. Thank y'all so much. They thought they could hide it, but whispers are growing louder. Affairs rarely stay hidden forever. And we know that there's a sneaky link here. And then, oh, thank y'all so much. And then double life. What the fuck? This is crazy. And toxic ties. Oh my goodness, y'all. Look at all of this. Someone is juggling stories, identities, or relationships and hoping no one notices the overlap. They thought they could hide it, but whispers are growing louder. Affairs rarely stay hidden forever. This isn't a victim-villain story. It's a messy entanglement where both sides are contributing to the destruction. Lies detected. A version of the truth was offered, but is curated, calculated, or conveniently incomplete. Y'all, somebody could have been acting like they was too busy to show up for you and y'all union or something like that, stringing you along in one way or another, just not pulling their end of the, you know, of the bargain within y'all union, because they could have thought that either somebody that they were love bombing or somebody that was love bombing them. They thought that they were about to level up their life with somebody. And I just don't think it's going how this person planned. Let's go to the Kipper deck real quick. There's a lot of lies here. There's some conversations that somebody maybe should have had with a goddamn sneaky link. Hey, you guys, there's some conversations that maybe somebody should have had with a sneaky link or something like that. And maybe they didn't. They didn't cross their T's, dot their I's. Somebody could have met a third party through their friends. Somebody could have met a third party through one of their close friends, or this could have been somebody that this person told you was just a friend. Let's go to this Kipper deck. Somebody thought you would continue to keep some type of cycle, you know, open and going with them or something like that, but that's not what's happening here. That's not what's happening here. Somebody thought that they were about to close out some type of cycle, maybe of struggle with this living large in reverse. I don't know, y'all. I feel like somebody could have found themselves like going after some type of level up in life that only led to them ending with less than what they started with. That's what I feel like. That's what I feel like. Tell me this TikTok in reverse and this breaking free. Damn, I didn't flip my whole deck the wrong way. Hold on real quick. How the hell that happened? Okay. Thank you for watching the live. You said, oh, poor thing. Yeah, somebody thought they had a gift. Somebody also thought they was finna get a handout or something like that. Something solid, something stable. This is giving me Ace of Pentacles energy. Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn could be significant. The 17th could also be significant for somebody here. January the 7th could be significant. Somebody thought that they were receiving like the opportunity of a lifetime. Somebody thought they were about to receive the opportunity of a lifetime. Somebody also could have felt rushed to make a decision when it comes to something that they were being offered. Cycles don't break themselves, but all it takes is one bold move to change the whole trajectory. Somebody could have felt rushed to maybe accept. Hey, Rachel. Somebody could have felt rushed to maybe accept this offer, make a decision surrounding this offer or what they figured would be an offer, something stable, maybe even some type of like, again, life-changing opportunity that would put them in some type of evolved energy or elevated energy where they could be living large, leveling up. Tell me this graduation day and living large in reverse. Somebody thought that they were about to, you know, change the whole environment, change their scenery. Somebody planned on buying a new crib, a new car, living some type of luxurious lifestyle. That's what somebody was planning. Tell me what happened here. What's this about? Thank you. Oh my God. With a false person. Ooh, we finna be in somebody's business, y'all. Hold on, let me turn my fan on because it's getting hot. Hold on. Hold on, because it's getting hot. We're gonna be in somebody's business. Okay. So yeah, there's a false person here that somebody thought they was gonna be living large and leveling up in life with. Okay. That's not what happened. This is a false person. Somebody was being love bombed. Okay. Somebody was being love bombed. Tell me about this love bombing. Somebody was overly attentive. This false person was showering another person with all of this affection and shit like that. Okay. For their own personal gain. And somebody could have thought that, again, there was going to be some happily ever after. This wedding day in reverse is really giving me 10 of Cups reverse. You know what I'm saying? There could be a lot of struggles within this union or whatever they plan for this union to look like. You know what I'm saying? Somebody thought that they were really, you know, finna fulfill some type of fantasy, what, you know, their heart's desire, be happy and emotionally fulfilled, have everything that they could, you know, everything that they could want in a person, in life, just complete and utter contentment. And it's like, I don't have a worry in the world. You know, I've broken free from some sort of struggle, some sort of stagnation. I took this opportunity, you know, because I felt like it was the opportunity of a lifetime. And turns out the person that they were dealing with was not even a true person. This was a karmic. This was somebody that was wearing a mask. This is somebody that was selling another person a dream. This is somebody that was selling another person a dream. Okay, the number 8 could be significant. Heavy emphasis on the number 8 because we got 1 and 7 right here. Hey, Yella, that's 8. Okay, and then we have 8 right here on the false person card. Okay, so 1988 could be significant. August the 8th could be significant. August the 17th could be significant as well. Okay, 1978 and 87 could be significant as well for somebody here. Tell me about this love bombing and wedding day in reverse. What's this about? Distant horizons. So somebody thought that something was coming in. Somebody thought something was coming in a whole lot, you know. They thought their ships was gonna come in. They thought that they had prepared for some shit and they thought it was guaranteed to come in. Like it was in arm's reach. It was only a matter of time. The number 36 could be significant. Somebody could be 36 years old. March the 6th could be significant, as well as June the 3rd. Okay. Somebody just knew some type of happily ever after was like in arm's reach. But they were being bamboozled the whole time. They were being bamboozled the whole time. Despair is in reverse at the bottom of the deck. Sheesh. All right. There was some lies. Let's go ahead and start breaking it down. It's 4:30. Let's go ahead and start breaking this down. Tell me about this TikTok reverse, this breaking free and gift. Somebody thought that they had all the time in the world to live some type of double life. Somebody was lying. Somebody was living a double life. You could have knew that somebody was living a double life. But somebody saw an opportunity that they deemed to be the opportunity of a lifetime. And so they took it. Thank you, Rachel, for all of the roses. I appreciate it. Thank y'all so much for coming in and tapping the screen and stuff. I appreciate that so much for every gift. Okay. Somebody thought, you know. Tell me more about this. What happened here? Let me shuffle this way. What's this about? The Hangman is here. So somebody was caught up. Somebody was hung up on a decision, on a way that they were looking at a situation, on a way that they were going to handle a situation. Somebody could have also been in a place where they needed to, again, make their next move their best move. Somebody could have also been, again, playing both sides. Tell me about this Hangman. Why is this person in Hangman energy? Why are they so caught up? There's something about this person. They needed to shift their perspective and look at something differently, but something had this person caught up. Tell me why they was caught up. Why is this person in Hangman? Or why were they in Hangman? The 7 of Wands is here. Because this person, it was something that was challenging. Something that was, this was a challenging decision that somebody needed to make, and they wanted to make sure they kept this shit as under the control as they possibly could. Okay, tell me more about this. What was this person, this forward movement? The 8 of Wands is here. So there was some type of action that somebody wanted to take, or whatever the case may be, that they felt like would propel them forward. Okay, but look, y'all, somebody, tell me more about this, because somebody was caught up on like protecting some type of forward movement. Somebody was trying to figure out how they were going to stand on business and protect and guard some type of opportunity, some type of action that they were going to take. Okay, tell me about this Eight of Wands here. Heavy emphasis on the fire sign could be involved. Aries, Leo, Sagittarius could be significant. Tell me about this Eight of Wands. What's these moves that this person, somebody wanted to protect their movement. They wanted to keep it all under control. Tell me more about it. And who they were working with. What they were working on. Three of Pentacles is here. So that's what I'm saying. This could have also been a third party situation with this Three of Pentacles here. All right. So somebody was working with a group of people. We already got the motherfucking squad. We got the squad here at the bottom of the deck. These close friends. These, you know, people that they could have worked at the same company with. They were talking to these people. There's a lot of communication. There was a lot of communication shared between somebody who's showing up in your energy and this group of people that they were collaborating with. And like I was saying, this could be somebody that either they worked with these people at a physical establishment, or these were close friends. These were you know, family members, associates, whatever that look like, whatever this is. Somebody was really guarded about, you know, some type of communication that they were having with a group of people. And it was because they wanted to protect some type of investment. They wanted to protect some type of forward movement. Some type of, you know, this was an opportunity with the gift card here. Something that they thought was being handed to them. So this is somebody that was trying to really, I want to say they were really trying to, you know, figure out what was the best way to, again, protect this movement. Maybe from you finding out about it, who they were working with, what they were working on. Tell me more about it. I feel like somebody could have tried to do a dip move on another person. Somebody could have been trying to do a dip move on another person in the background or whatever, but could have thought that they were going to keep that shit from you while they was like putting everything together. What was this group working on? This is not where this is a collective message, you guys. So don't come in here spamming my chat. Don't come in here spamming my chat, y'all. What were they working on? Hey, I don't know who that is. Your name didn't disappear. Don't come in here spamming the chat. We just having a collective conversation. You know, you take what you receive out of it, and whatever resonates, we just gonna vibe and we're gonna go from there. What were they working on? The Six of Cups is here. Hey. The Six of Cups is here. Hey, DJ Brown Sugar. So this person was working with people that they have a lot of history with. So this person, this is not just some random friend group or something like that collective. So whoever this person is that's showing up in your energy, whatever they were working on, they were working with people that they have a close-knit like bond with. This is somebody that was working with a group of people that they felt like they could trust, that they felt like, you know, they could look at these people like family. Hey, Bianca. Okay, this is somebody that was working with a group of people that they were very familiar with. Okay, they talk to these people often. They could spend a lot of time with these people. Like, these could even be family members, siblings, or something like that with this Six of Cups here. Like, there was some type of conversation that these people were working on, and they could have worked on this, or they could have been talking about whatever this is, this group. They was planning and plotting and doing this shit for a very long time with this Six of Cups here. Well, tell me more about it. Tell me more about it. They put a lot of time into this. Tell me more about it. With the Eight of Swords in reverse, about some type of freedom. Somebody been plotting. Somebody was plotting with a group of people. They felt trapped. They felt restricted. They felt like, again, this is somebody that felt like they needed to break free. They had found an opportunity for them to break free. That's what this is. And they worked with a group of people that they were very familiar with, people that they felt like they could trust, people that maybe they've been knowing for a very long time. And hold on real quick. Okay. Hold on real quick. It's okay. Y'all just give me just a second. Yeah, just give me just a second. Okay. So that's what this is. So how did they plan on breaking free? Somebody thought that they were trapped. Somebody felt trapped. They felt restricted. They felt like, you know, they needed a way out of whatever was going on. Real quick, what did this person feel like trapped in? Hey, little pressure, we really just getting started. So you ain't missed too much. What did this person feel trapped in that they wanted to get out of, Spirit? What was this? The Knight of Swords is here. Somebody could have maybe felt like their moves was slowed up, like they couldn't move how they wanted to move. They could have had all types of goals and ambitions that they wanted to go after. You know what I'm saying? You know, desires and dreams. And it's like, I want to take charge after this. I made my mind up. This is what I want to do. But they could have felt like they couldn't. Tell me more about it. Somebody wanted freedom with this Knight of Swords here. Somebody wanted freedom to go after whatever they felt called to go after. Tell me more about what they wanted to, they felt they needed to break free from. Somebody, this gives me the Nine of Swords. Okay, the Nine of Swords in the upright. Somebody wanted to be free of any type of stress, any type of worry, any type of fears, any type of, like, you know, being paranoid or anxious about how they going to do this, how they going to do that, how they going to get here, how they going to get there, whatever this is. Tell me more about it. Somebody was constantly in a place of worry and somebody wanted freedom from that. No, y'all haven't. Tell me more about it. Yeah, they wanted power, y'all. The Magician is here. Big Gemini energy out here. Okay. Scorpio and Cancer could be significant, as well as Libra. Somebody wanted power. They wanted resources. They wanted to be able to bring in all of their manifestations. Somebody wanted to be able to take action towards whatever they heart could desire. Somebody wanted power, but somebody most definitely wanted to have everything that they needed to be able to do whatever it is that they wanted to do. You know what I'm saying? And so this is why somebody was so adamant about protecting and standing on business when it came to whatever they thought that this gift was. Because see, somebody thought that this was an opportunity of a lifetime, this gift that they were being given. This is what they thought. They thought that this was going to put them in a space where they could break some type of cycle, but they had to make a bold move in order to do it. And that's exactly what the Knight of Swords is, especially when he in upright. Okay, tell me what this person was trying to manifest in. What were they trying to manifest in? Somebody wanted it all. They wanted it all. They wanted to be fulfilled. They wanted to be able to, you know, again, not worry, not be stressing, not be feeling like, you know, they're restricted or they're trapped. They just wanted to be able to do as they please. We got living large in reverse. Somebody thought they was finna level up. Tell me what they wanted to manifest in before we move on. The Eight of Cups is in reverse. Tell me more about it. Pisces could be significant. Tell me more about it. Somebody had tried to do something and I don't think it worked out before. And somebody could have saw whatever this opportunity is as whatever this gift, whatever this, because I'm telling y'all, this gift card puts me in the mindset of the Ace of Pentacles. Somebody could have saw some type of project that they were working on with a group of people as their opportunity to be, you know, successful. That was a chance. They had another opportunity to pull some shit off. Tell me about this Eight of Cups in reverse. So they tried to do something and they could have flopped. So they was trying to do something, like they was trying to like run it back with this Eight of Cups. Like, let me try it one more time. Tell me more about it. Now I got enough people. Three of Pentacles is here. We all working together. The Six of Cups is here. This could have been something that somebody maybe been dreaming of trying to do since they were a child or something like that. Have some type of freedom, not feel restricted, not feel trapped up, be able to take action, go after whatever their dreams and ambitions are, whatever that looks like. And somebody thought they had an opportunity to try it again. They thought they had everything that they needed with the Magician here. Tell me more about it. What was they trying one more time? Y'all, my damn deck is exploding in my hands. That's like the second time. The Wheel of Fortune is here. Hey, good afternoon. The Knight of Pentacles is here. I'm not pulling reincarnated, babe. That's not the energy that I'm picking up here. Somebody attempted to do something and they failed, or it didn't work out the way that they planned for it to. They could have tried to do something in the past with this Six of Cups here and it wasn't quite flowing how it needed to. It didn't quite pan out the way that they thought it was going to. And I feel like somebody thought that there was an opportunity of a lifetime here for them to actually attempt to do whatever this is that they tried to do before, which was going to take them to a place of being, you know, stable, living in luxury, living large, you know what I'm saying, leveling up in life, go through a rebirth, overcoming some type of obstacles, challenges, and things like that. Somebody also felt like, you know, this was a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity, y'all, to free themselves from some type of bondage that they felt like they were in. But I feel like somebody was willing to, and there go that goddamn Destiny Swap, y'all. Somebody was willing to do some real fugazi shit, you know what I'm saying, in order to have some things turn out in their favor. Somebody was willing to, and this was like, they were really like slow and steady. You know what I'm saying? Dedicated to doing this work. It would have been hard work for them, but they were consistent. You know what I'm saying? They were consistent about taking their time and doing this work. So that way they could have this fortune. That way they could have this stability, this abundance, this positive turn of events. You know what I'm saying? That's what this is. But with the Justice in reverse, somebody broke a lot of rules, whether that's physical laws or spiritual laws. Somebody did a lot of shit that the divine is looking at like it wasn't fair, in order for them to have some type of, you know, experience some type of turn of events. But this person thought that this was the opportunity of a lifetime. Somebody was desperate for this freedom. Tell me more about it. The Fool is in reverse. Thank y'all so much for the roses. I appreciate it. The Fool is in reverse. Big Aries, Aquarius could be significant as well. What's this Fool reverse about? The Strength. Leo is here. Big Leo. Somebody felt like they were going to be able to successfully overcome something, some type of hindrance that they were dealing with. What was this person trying to overcome, Spirit? They were stuck. Big Cancer out here with the Chariot. They were stuck, y'all. The Fool is in reverse. They were being held back. They were stuck. Chariot in reverse. They weren't achieving goals. They weren't being able to move forward. And somebody felt like this was an opportunity to be able to do this. Okay, so thank you. Thank you. What was this person in this? Okay, so tell me about this false person and this living large, leveling up, and all of these different things. How was they planning on doing this? Or tell me about this false person. Like, what was this about over here? Somebody gave an offer. The Knight of Cups is here. Somebody gave an offer. Okay, somebody came in like a knight in shining armor. Like they had all the answers. Again, this is a love offer. Tell me about this offer that this knight came in giving. What was this offer here? This was a false person. It was a lot of passion, a lot of sex and shit too. Okay. Knight of Wands is here. Somebody was confusing passion and intimacy with actual like love and an opportunity of a lifetime with somebody that was actually a karmic. Somebody moved very fast. Somebody could have also rushed somebody when it came to accepting some sort of offer from them. Tell me more about it. Somebody was full speed ahead. Somebody started having sex with a person really quickly. They start having sex with somebody really, really quickly. Thinking they were in love. But this was all love bombing. Showered with affection. Overly attentive for personal gains. This was all somebody being love bombed by a false person. Tell me more about it. I'm telling y'all that when I tell y'all they was fucking, I hope y'all kids still at school or some shit like that. Or y'all got some headphones on. Okay, Ace of Wands is here. Okay, so this is on some shit where it's like, for one, this is somebody, they went in and gave a love offer. Now y'all know I normally be here after hours. I normally be here after hours when I hope that people kids are asleep and shit. You know what I'm saying? But, you know, it's called to get on now, so we're going to do it now. I don't have no PG-13 reading, y'all. So for those of y'all that's new here, welcome in. Okay, we going to talk about whatever comes out. And we gonna do it like that. But that's what I got. So it's a lot of love bombing. It's a lot of lust. It's a lot of sneaky linking. It's a lot of doing the things. And mind y'all, if y'all was in here when I first started, I'm like, somebody was supposed to have some type of conversation with this sneaky link, but they didn't have this conversation with the sneaky link because they was too busy, you know, sleeping around with this person. It could have been a lot of lustful driven, you know, decisions that were made, y'all. You know what I'm saying? And this clouded somebody's judgment. They could have been, you know, having sex, making promises while they sleeping around and doing things or whatever. But there was some type of plan. This gives me the Two of Wands, this Ace of Wands and the Knight of Wands. This gives me the Two of Wands. So somebody came in with an offer, a love gesture. You know what I'm saying? Looking like somebody's, you know, again, knight in shining armor. This was exactly what somebody was looking for. It was very romantic. It was very creative. Somebody came in and made it seem like they had some type of life-altering, you know, plan that they were presenting to a person. And that it definitely would put this person in a space where they could create a brand new beginning for themselves with the Ace of Wands here in the upright. And it'd have been full of a lot of passion and a lot of intimacy, a lot of, you know what I'm saying? It's like, aha, I got a great idea. I want to come tell you what my plan is for us. This is the moves that we need to make. Somebody in this moment, when this person came in and gave this love offer, this person was at a crossroad where they needed to make a life-altering decision. They needed to make a life-altering decision. Somebody accepted this offer. They took action towards it. They jumped on this offer, because with the 9 of Wands in reverse, Sagittarius energy, heavy emphasis on a fire sign. Water sign could be very significant, as well as air energy. Okay, so Libra, Gemini, Aquarius, Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio, and Aries, Leo, Sagittarius could be very heavy in the chart somewhere. Your chart, their chart, doesn't matter to me. Okay, but it's something about this person rushed in and took action towards whatever this idea was, whatever this vision was. And if y'all remember, I said that over here, somebody thought that they were about to have some type of happily ever after. They could have thought, I said 10 of Cups reverse. Somebody could have thought that, okay, the plan that we put together is right on the horizon. Like, I can practically reach out and I can touch it. You know what I'm saying? But it was all an illusion. Somebody was only dealing with this person or communicating with this person for what they could gain from this person. Tell me more about this Ace of Wands here. What was this person trying to create? There was supposed to be a lot of, you know, interest in building something new together. And there was a plan here. Tell me real quick, what was the plan? What was the plan to create this new beginning? How did they plan to create this new beginning, Spirit? How did they plan to create it? The 7 of Cups is in reverse. Illusions. Tell me about this 7 of Cups reverse. Creating some type of confusion or something like that. Tell me more about it. I also think somebody was, their judgment was clouded. They really thought that this person that they were dealing with was an option of substance. Out of everybody that they could have chose, they thought that this sneaky link was the option of substance. Tell me more about this. How did they plan on creating this new beginning? They chose. The Page of Wands is here. The Page of Wands is here. Somebody was they planned on doing this by creating some type of conflict or negativity, confusion. Some type of illusion. I also feel like this person is receiving a lot of bad news about what they thought was coming in, y'all. What they thought they were creating. And this person could be so confused at why everything is, you know, it's not working out. There could be also a lot of people that is talking about this situation and what this person did in order to level up the mess that they created. Tell me how they planned on doing this. Somebody was creating conflict or some type of illusion or something like that as a way of creating some type of stability for themselves so they could level up. This was their plan. Tell me more about their plan. How did they plan to create this new beginning for themselves? The 5 of Pentacles is in reverse. Taurus could be significant. Somebody could have came back towards you wanting some type of reconciliation or something like that. 5 of Cups is in reverse. For you guys to heal from some type of situation or something like that. Somebody could have came back towards you trying to reconcile with you. Trying to make it seem like everything was cool. Have more time with you. To create some type of illusion. Somebody wanted to come out of the cold with another person or something like that. And I feel like this was so that way they could come in and stir up conflict or some type of confusion for another person. This was how they were going to create some type of new beginning for themselves. Tell me more about it. Somebody thought they had the perfect plan. Tell me about this Five of Pentacles reverse. The Lovers is in reverse. Big Gemini out here. What's the Lovers reverse about, Spirit? The Eight of Pentacles is in reverse. Virgo could be significant. Something is not working. Something didn't work. It did not work. Whatever the fuck their plan was, it did not work. If somebody was planning to come back in and reconcile with you with this Eight of Cups in reverse, you know, get another opportunity, you know, to overcome some type of challenges, something like that, and they needed to be able to have access to you in order to be able to do this. This gift card is out here. The Magician is out here. Somebody could have been definitely like trying to alter some type of reality or something like that. Somebody could have definitely been abusing some type of divination, especially with the Seven of Cups out here in reverse. I can't quite say it just yet, but I feel like somebody, and we seen the Wheel of Fortune and all of that shit. Somebody was trying to do something. Somebody needed to work with another person in order for them to be able to get themselves out of, you know, struggle and hardship. And this is all somebody that's all they cared about. Okay? So whatever this looks like, whether this is like, whatever it is, it didn't work. The Lovers is in reverse. So there was a breakup. There was some type of separation. There was some type of miscommunication. We're not speaking the same language. I'm not fucking with you. We're not going to keep doing this. Whatever. Something is not working. I also could look at this like they rushed into this plan with somebody that they didn't even really know like that for real, because it was more fucking going on than actually having like logical conversations that, okay, what's the plan again? We gonna all work together. We gonna do what again? But somebody was too busy, you know, getting their back beat in or beating somebody back in, and they wasn't having those type of conversations. I feel like that could be a big part of the reason why some shit did not work, because they wasn't able to cross their T's and dot their I's when it comes to whatever this plan was. And I feel like something could have definitely fell through. And like I said from the beginning, y'all, this could be somebody that was living a double life. Okay, this could be somebody that was living a double life, having this affair. Okay, having this secret affair. You know what I'm saying? And I feel like you could have caught on to this. And if there was any part of this plan that required you to be around, the fact that this person ran out of time with you completely fucked up the whole plan. And so there's like the Lovers in reverse, the Eight of Pentacles in reverse. You don't have any interest or desire in continuing to be in a union with this person. Or somebody doesn't have any interest or desire in being with this person, y'all. You know what I'm saying? And so I just feel like whatever this plan was to have some type of new beginning is not working. Tell me why it's not working. We got the Queen of Wands at the bottom of the deck. It's not working. Somebody knows who the hell they are. You are way too observant. You knew what somebody was doing. You knew what they were into. Whether masculine or feminine, y'all reverse the genders as you need to. You pay too close of attention to like what the hell's going on. Like you really take your time and look at things. Also, you're somebody that demand your respect. Like I told y'all, I keep telling y'all this. Somebody could have thought that because you were giving them the benefit of the doubt and the grace to get their shit together, somebody could have thought that they had ample amount of time to play in your face. Somebody here, you sat down, you looked at what am I trying to accomplish here? What am I trying to accomplish here? You know what I'm saying? What is this going to look like when it's all said and done? And I feel like this person ran out of time with you. Like, you know exactly who you are with this Queen of Wands energy, whether masculine or feminine. You know exactly who you are. You know your worth. You don't need, like, you're not desperate. You could have plenty of options. You could be very handsome, very beautiful. You know what I'm saying? It's like, okay, what is really, you know, prospering from this garden here, this time that I'm investing over here? Like somebody, again, like we saw last night, could have thought that you were going to continue to settle for less. Somebody could have thought that you were going to continue to settle for less. And it's like, again, like I tell y'all every time, why the fuck would I continue to settle for bare minimum from you when I have people that would love to have the time of day with me? Why would I fight over you when there's people that would fight over me? Somebody here, you know your fucking worth. You know your worth. You know you're that girl. You know you're that guy. You know what I'm saying? And you're very, very observant. And so if this person was trying to somehow use you as a come up, however they were doing it, we seen the justice in reverse. Somebody did some foul shit. They could have been clouding your judgment, could have been trying to love bomb you. We could look at this several different ways, because somebody was definitely lying and living a double life, being toxic as hell. It was not fair, and this person is going to receive karma if they're not already receiving karma, okay? It's something about this whole situation, you know what I'm saying? Somebody was so protective over this opportunity, but they just jumped right into it. Somebody just looked at some shit on the surface and was desperate for a come up, desperate for some type of, you know, out from whatever was holding them back. Okay, somebody wanted to be confident, somebody wanted to feel powerful, somebody wanted to be able to take charge and be in charge. You know what I'm saying? Somebody wanted to be able to go after the things that they desired with confidence and you know, being courageous, knowing that everything was going to work out. It's like, you can't tell me nothing, because I know I got everything I need. I know everything is straight. Somebody was desperate. So if there was a time where this person, you know, attempted to go after something and they failed, they were hit with a brick wall, they ran into a brick wall, somebody thought that whatever this person was coming in and offering them, this was the opportunity of a lifetime, but they rushed into it, man. Okay, confirmation, they rushed into it. Tell me why this Eight of Pentacles in reverse. The Lovers is in reverse. There's some type of separation here. Either this is you separating from this person, which I know for a fact you separated from this person. They ran out of time with you. And I don't think somebody was expecting that. But I also feel like this person, there's a breakup between these people over here. There's a separation here. That it's like there's no passion with the Eight of Pentacles in reverse. These motherfuckers came up with a brilliant idea and nobody knew how the fuck to pull it off. Or at least they thought they knew how to pull it off, but they didn't know a goddamn thing. They was all over here hyping each other up, Three of Pentacles. They all sitting in a circle, sitting at the table, really thinking they talking business, really thinking they putting plans in motion and shit like that. That's about to really have them, you know, breaking out of some type of cycle. They really finna make some, you know, monumental moves that's gonna change their life. Whole time, these motherfuckers don't got half the resources that they need, nor do they have the brain power that they need to pull this shit off. Also, the person that they are in love with is not even a true person. This is somebody that's this is a false person, y'all. This is a false person that they were dealing with. So I'm coming in telling you that we're about to do this and we're about to do that whole time. And I tell y'all this all the time. Somebody went over there, was like, yeah, I know them people. I talk to them people all the time. I be hanging out with them people, me and them people on a first name basis, whatever. Whole time, bitch, you don't know them folks. You don't know them folks at all. They don't know you. You do not have that connect. You don't have that connect. You ain't got that, you know what I'm saying, that knowledge. You ain't got that play. You don't have it. This was a false person that sold somebody a fucking dream that they thought they were about to level up in life. And somebody's past person geeked out, freaked out, and desperate. They took it. Did not think twice about it. The Knight of Wands is here. Somebody came in with a little bit of something and somebody took it so fucking quick. They thought it was the opportunity of a lifetime. Tell me why it's not working. Tell me why it's not working. The Eight of Pentacles in reverse. This is like some type of bullshit ass, like somebody's realized somebody don't have self-discipline. This whole group, this couple, whatever this is, they don't have self-discipline. They're lazy. They procrastinate. You know, all type of shit. Like, they don't have the skill with the Eight of Pentacles in reverse. They don't have the skill set to pull some shit off, y'all. Tell me more about why it ain't working with this Eight of Pentacles reverse. Because somebody left. The Six of Swords is here. Somebody left. Collective, you left. You left. Somebody left. That's why it's not working. Tell me, what was the plan for the person that left? Spirit, what was this group's plan for the person that left? The Three of Swords is in reverse. 6, 7, 8, 9. That gives me the Nine of Swords in the upright. Somebody wanted to reconcile with you, collective, so that way they can put you in some type of place of panic, some type of place of worry, some type of place of fear and, you know, anxiety through the roof. Somebody wanted to terrorize another person. That's why they wanted another chance with you. That's why they wanted to keep you around. This gives me the Nine of Swords in the upright. But you left. You left. If this is somebody that wanted to stir up conflict and fights with you, would come in trying to argue with you. How? I'm trying to figure this out. I'm trying to figure out how to ask this so I can get what I'm looking for out of this. You left instead of reconciling with somebody. Because you peeped what was going on. You wanted peace in your life. This is somebody with that Page of Wands in reverse. Somebody was coming in, stirring up drama and shit like that. Making it hard for this person making it hard for you to even work with this person. Somebody you wanted peace and stability in your life. This is somebody that also could have been speaking very negatively. Like, could have been talking to you, projecting negativity onto you, hoping that you would consume those thoughts, those words, and think that way about yourself. Gaslighting you, maybe, you know, just really maybe tearing you down with their words, hurting your feelings. This could be somebody that would, you know, break you down and then build you back up and then break you down even further. This could have definitely been somebody trying to siphon energy. Somebody could have been trying to stress somebody out to the point of their demise. Somebody could have been trying to stress another person out to the point where they self-delete. Somebody could have been trying to make another person maybe feel worthless, feel, you know, isolated, feel like they're going crazy to the point where they self-delete in one way or another. But you left. You left. Tell me more about it. The Four of Swords is in reverse. So somebody, okay, this is somebody who could have been coming in, stirring up conflict and drama with you. And then when you are feeling low, when you are feeling sad, when you are in a place of heartbreak and in your feelings and all of those things, this is somebody that will come in and patch it up. I broke your heart. I'm gonna mend your heart. And this could be somebody that could have kept doing this over and over and over again until they like broke your spirit all the way down. You know what I'm saying? In one way or another. This is somebody that needed you around in order for them to have some type of come up. This was the plan. But it didn't work. It didn't work because, again, like we keep saying, you were with this person because you cared about them. You were giving them the benefit of the doubt. Okay, you wanted to see the best in this person. You were showing them grace to get their shit together. Not because you were desperate. Not because you would be okay with settling for less than what you knew you deserved. That was never the case. So it was on some shit where it's like a person, you're gonna show them, you're gonna give them the opportunity, collective. You could be that type of person that's like, I'm gonna give you some time to get your shit together. You know what I'm saying? Especially if I fuck with you, I'm gonna give you some time to get your shit together. We can overcome these challenges together. We can overcome this shit together. You know what I'm saying? We can do that. I'm not just gonna, dead the situation with you, discard you the first instance, the first, situation, whatever the case may be. This is somebody who took that as an opportunity. Somebody could have took your kindness for weakness, not realizing that you don't play about you. You don't play about you. And I think somebody is realizing that. Somebody's realizing that. Somebody thought they was finna try and keep you on some type of emotional roller coaster. The Four of Swords in reverse. Somebody wanted to come and get you back in with the Three of Swords reverse. Mend some type of heartbreak. So that way, Four of Swords reverse, they can break your heart again. That way they can break your heart again. Four of Swords reverse, you ain't getting no goddamn rest. We ain't finding no peace. You ain't healing shit. With the Four of Swords reverse, you finna be in your head. You ain't finna be able to sleep. I'm finna keep terrorizing you. We finna keep fighting. We finna keep arguing. I'm finna keep hurting your motherfucking feelings. I'm about to keep breaking your heart. I'm finna keep cheating on you also. I'm gonna keep talking to you crazy. You know what I'm saying? That's what this is. Somebody was really calculated over here with what they were planning with this group that they were working with. Okay? They were very shielded with the plan and what they were working with. See, this hangman here is telling me that somebody came in pitching you some type of love offer, some type of stability or something like that, but they didn't tell you that they changed their mind and that they started working with a whole nother group of people to target you so that way they could have a come up. They didn't tell you about this. They kept that real close. They kept these moves. Somebody thought that they were really strategic. They thought that they found your replacement. Okay, they thought that they found your replacement. They thought that this was the opportunity of a lifetime. They was having a good time over here with this false person that was selling them a dream, love bombing and manipulating them the same way that they thought they was love bombing and manipulating you. Okay, and your ass ended up leaving, which fucked up the whole play. Fucked up the whole play. If somebody thought you was coming back, they thought, okay, look, we did it. I didn't, okay, it's time for me to go in there and reconcile now. I done broke collective spirits down. They feeling low, they sad, they crying, they in their feelings and shit like that. Okay, I'm finna go in here and, let it marinate for a little while. I'm gonna go in there and I'm gonna, talk to him. We gonna reconcile. Your ass was gone. Your ass was gone. Come and have a conversation about what? Oh, thank you. Come and have a conversation about what? Nah, the Six of Swords is here. Your ass was long gone. Long gone. You like, nah, I'm gonna heal on my own over here. Three of Swords reverse. I tried to heal with your ass. And you keep stirring up this bullshit. You keep stirring up this conflict. You keep being wild and reckless. You're a whore bag. Again, like I said, Somebody knew that another person was lying. Somebody knew that another person was living a double life. Somebody knew that another person was having an affair. You knew it. So this person, because they was all goo goo gaga over here about this false person that they were dealing with, somebody had to get sloppy. Somebody got sloppy. Okay? Somebody got sloppy at some point, and that was what you needed. Okay, I see what's going on here. Somebody could have been in their goddamn phone. You could have seen some text messages. You could have heard a phone call. Somebody could have told you one story about a situation and where they was and what they was doing, and you maybe asked them later on down, so tell me what happened when you was out Friday night. A whole different story or some shit. Somebody, you could have started finding holes in the goddamn story. Shit wasn't making sense. You knew somebody was cheating. You knew somebody was lying. Telling you one thing, but they was doing another. You knew it. And for somebody here, you knew for a fact it was another person, which it was. It was. And you left. Tell me more about, somebody wanted to stress you out. Somebody was attacking you. Like, for real, for real. Somebody was attacking you. Yeah. Ugh. Tell me more about it. It could have been a whole community of people attacking you when I just seen the Four of Wands. It could have been a whole community. The Three of Pentacles is here attacking you in one way or another. Tell me about this Four of Swords reversed for this attack. This is how somebody figured they were about to level up. The Emperor. And the Emperor and the upright, big Aries, and then that Seven of Pentacles is in reverse now. Somebody was wasting another person's time and shit. Distracted. Somebody was coming in trying to be a distraction to you. String you along. Somebody, whatever you were working on or something like that, y'all, for yourself, somebody did not want that shit to prosper. Somebody wanted to have you so overwhelmed, so stressed out, so heartbroken, exhausted because of all of the shit that, you know, this emotional roller coaster that this person had you on, at least they plan to keep you on, to where you wouldn't even be able to focus on what you were working on for yourself. Whatever you had started building for yourself, it would have just like been a waste of time. Like, it wouldn't have prospered into anything. Somebody was coming in trying to, like, the whole plan was to come in and like really distract you or something like that, y'all. This shit is weird as hell. Give me more. Keep you restless to where you can't focus and cause an ending to you. For some of y'all, this is a literal ending. For others of you, this is a ending to some type of, you know, transformation that you could have been working on in your own life. Somebody could have definitely been trying to end another person, like stress your ass out to death or break you down. Big Scorpio out here with the death to cause an ending. Somebody was trying to kill another person, y'all. Somebody was trying to check somebody the fuck up out of here. On the low. On the low. Six of Wands reverse. Okay. Thinking nobody would recognize, thinking nobody would know. Somebody definitely didn't want another person being successful. Some 10 of Wands reverse. Somebody did not want another person. Somebody was definitely doing spell work. Okay, there she go. I figured. High Priestess reverse. Three of Cups reverse. Ooh, this is a karmic group of hoes. Karmic group of hoes. These hoes was sitting around waiting to see somebody's failure, to see somebody fail. They could still be sitting around waiting to see somebody fail. That shit ain't finna happen. These hoes don't know what the fuck they doing, for one, and whatever little spell work, whatever they putting out, whatever the hell they trying to do, this shit is weak. Just like them and whoever the hell they worship. You know what I'm saying? That's what this is. Somebody got a group of people, a community of people that is wanting to see, or they wanted to see somebody overwhelmed and burdened. They wanted to see somebody embarrassed. They wanted somebody to be stressed the hell out. They wanted somebody to feel isolated and alone, like everything was on them. Like, you know, like you were the only one trying to keep shit together, and it was exhausting. Like you're basically about to give up, and there's no end in sight with this 10 of Wands in reverse. There's no end in sight to this struggle, to this hardship, and it's all on one person, and you need help, and nobody is there to help you. And somebody thought that they would do this shit to you until you checked yourself up out of here, or until it actually checked you up out of here. Because stress is a silent unaliver. It really is. Heartbreak is also a silent unaliver. Being in distress, feeling isolated, feeling like you have nobody, feeling like a failure, you know, feeling burdened. That's what somebody was trying to do to you. That's how they was trying. That's how somebody could have definitely put some type of, you know, things in place to where when whatever they was doing to you worked, they would be able to benefit off of your life. And that would give them the level up that they were looking for in their life. And this is really reminding me of the message that we got the other day, and I had to abruptly leave in the middle of that message. You know what I'm saying? Somebody wanted another person to feel discarded, to be, I heard discredited and ignored, you know what I'm saying? Left to feel like, you know, a failure. That's what this was. But you left. You left. Somebody thought you were going to be weak. Somebody thought you were going to be weak. Somebody thought that you would stick around and stay caught up in some type of crazy ass, whatever this scheme is that somebody thought they were about to pull off to ultimately end another person. There's a dark priestess here. There's a 3 of cups in reverse, and then there's the 3 of wands. So these hoes, for some of y'all, this could be same sex. For others of you, this could be an ex-partner and some karmic ass bitches that's attached to them or something like that. But there's a group of people here for sure that was sitting around waiting for some type of, and we seen the, come through spirit. Okay. We seen the 7 of cups in reverse. I said the 7 of cups reverse, and then the page of wands in reverse. Okay, so somebody was trying to cause confusion, create an illusion, have somebody second guessing their options, their opportunities, what they actually do have access to, creating conflict with this person, within this person, so that way it would stall them out. They wouldn't be able to focus. They would be distracted. Somebody was trying to have another person like lose their fucking mind in one way or another. This was the plan. And somebody was emotionally attacking you, as well as spiritually attacking you as well, to cause confusion in your life for you. And they waited with the 3 of wands here. Mind you, the distant horizon, somebody waited thinking that some shit was right. It's like, it's so close. I know I got it in the bag. I can feel it. I can reach out and touch it. Somebody waited. They waited for this shit to come in. They waited for it. But look, y'all, Ace of Pentacles is in reverse. The opportunity never presented itself. They're never going to get this motherfucking money because what did you do? What did you do? The motherfucking Queen of Swords is here. Somebody got their ass cut the fuck off. Somebody got blocked. Somebody here, you called this person on their bullshit. You spoke your piece. You spoke your truth. You saw things clearly for what it was. And you protected yourself from this person with this Queen of Swords energy here. Somebody, you don't play about you. You don't play about you. And I think that's where somebody with this goddamn King of Swords reverse, right? Somebody's karmic, distorted ass counterpart, you know what I'm saying, distorted soulmate, this motherfucker clearly had lost his goddamn mind. Clearly lost his goddamn mind, y'all. This is somebody, this King of Swords in reverse, cutthroat, grimy as fuck. Somebody that don't got integrity. Somebody that could make it seem like they a stand-up person. You can trust them, all of these different things. But this is one of the biggest con artists. This is the person that will mind fuck you in every which way that he can. And y'all reverse the genders as you need to. Okay? This is somebody that will deceive you. That will tell you one thing. And then it be a completely different thing. Somebody that will look you straight in your face and be lying with a straight face. And then will cuss you the hell out if you call them out on their lies. This is a crash out with this King of Swords in reverse. They can be physically violent, which we seen the Page of Wands in reverse. So this could have been somebody, King of Swords reverse, coming in talking shit to you, talking crazy to you, maybe even degrading you. Six of Wands in reverse, trying to make you feel small. Okay, confirmation. Trying to make you feel small in one way or another. Like, fucking with you for sure. For sure. For sure. You protected yourself from this person. You protected yourself from this group. You're standing on business. They was sitting around waiting. They thought that they had really prepared everything. They thought that they, you know, we put this plan together. Mind you, we already got the plan here. We put this plan together. Everybody is in motion. Three of Pentacles. Everybody is in position. Okay. Motherfucking, where he go? Divine Collective's person is doing the work inside of the goddamn house. Divine Collective's person is doing the work inside of the house. Divine Collective's person is doing the work inside of the relationship, up close and personal within this relationship, okay? And so then you got the rest of these hoes in the background that's doing the spell work. That's doing the spell work outside of the union. And I said that. It was a squad. It was a squad of these hoes. It was a whole group of them. They was working together. They was real close. Okay? Really close. Working with these folks. Kept a lot of this shit from you. Somebody was talking to these people when they were at work. Because I got the 8 of Wands here in the upright and then the 3 of Pentacles here. Somebody was doing a lot of talking to these motherfuckers when they was at work. When they wasn't around you. When they wasn't around you, that's when they was talking to these motherfuckers about the plan, about what was going on, about who was doing what, about your current status. Okay, she looked like she cool today. He looking like he fucked up today. He in his feelings today. I made him cry today. You know what I'm saying? That type of shit. That type of shit, y'all. That's when this person was doing this so that way they can protect themselves and you wouldn't find out about what they had going on. This move that they, this, you know, the squad and the motherfucking moves that they was trying to make. They was all attacking you. They was all attacking you. But look, you didn't release this goddamn devil. Somebody, who's in the comment section? What's going on here? Because I see it. Bacardi Body. Who is this? Who's bothering folks? Hold on, because I don't see nothing from Bacardi Body. I feel like, didn't I block that? That person looked like somebody I blocked the other day. Hold on, y'all, real quick. My bad. Hold on, y'all. He said, I'm scared to do. Don't be scared, babe. Don't be scared. Bianca, if you see anything, you know, any type of, you know, anything, please let's make sure like nobody's being harassed in my comment section. Okay, because that's not what we do here. Okay, I appreciate y'all so much. Okay, they keep tagging you. Please don't be tagging people that you don't know or that don't want to be tagged. Now, that's not right. Let's not do that. Okay, okay. Somebody here, like I was saying. Okay. Meanwhile, you got new love. Okay, the devil's in reverse. And you know what, y'all? Let me tell y'all something. Have y'all noticed, for those of y'all that be in here with me all the time, okay, for those of y'all that be in here with me all the time, every time we talk about this past person that will not let you go, okay, every time we talk about this past person that will not let you go, we always ask, what is their intentions to, you know, towards my collective? Like, what do they want with the collective when they come back into this union with the collective? Every single time it's some bullshit. Every single time it's some bullshit, y'all. And it's always because this person is trying to desperately finish the work that they started. Somebody needs you to come back around so that way they can finish what they started. Okay? That's what this is. If they get you back, especially for those of y'all who have ascended in a tremendous way since you left this person. Since, look, I gotta cover my girl up. I ain't coloring on these cards. Since you detached from this person with the star here, somebody has ascended and healed like no other. They absolutely want your ass back. Not only so that way they can use you, because see, what's happening here, y'all, is the false person that they had on this pedestal. Now that you are gone, okay, now that you are gone and you have your guard up with this person, you've blocked this person, they're not getting this opportunity. Whatever money that they thought they were about to get, they're not getting this money. They're not getting this level up. It's not happening. And mind y'all, I was telling y'all when I seen this gift card, okay, when I seen this gift card, I said that puts me in the mindset of the Ace of Pentacles. Somebody thought that they were finna have the opportunity of a lifetime that will put them in a position where they would continuously be able to be stable for the rest of their life. It would be life-changing money, life-changing ventures, all of those things. Somebody thought they was finna be living large. They thought they was finna level up. They thought they was finna be free of whatever the fuck was bonding them and restricting them and trapping them into struggle. Okay? You were the goddamn target for this. They were going to stress you out, wear you out, either have you self-delete, or they was going to try and find some type of way to delete you, you know, prematurely. Okay? Check you the fuck up out of here. But I feel like for a lot of y'all, this person was trying to have you go crazy and be in such a state of confusion that you feel overwhelmed and beat down by life. Your relationship is like terrible. Your person is mentally, physically, psychologically abusing you, maybe even verbally and physically abusing you. Since this King of Swords came out in reverse, somebody was dealing with a fucking monster up close and personal, as well as being attacked spiritually by a motherfucking dark priestess, maybe some goddamn a coven, or you know, a cult or some shit like that. Okay, these motherfuckers worship darkness. They worship darkness. And somebody was willing to do, we seen the justice in reverse. Somebody was willing to do some unjustly shit, something that wasn't right, in order for them to be, you know, in this place of stability. That's how desperate somebody was for this breakthrough. This person came in making promises. They fell for it. Didn't ask too many questions about it. Somebody here, now that you are on your P's and Q's about who this person is, with the Queen of Swords here, you're seeing things clearly. When it comes to this person, you know that you need to protect yourself from this person. So, okay, you're not fucking with them. And like I told y'all from the beginning, thank y'all so much. Somebody thought that they would never run out of time with you. They thought that they had you in the bag, baby. They thought that collective be allowing for me to do certain things that hurt their feelings. They allow, I done cheated on them. They took me back. I be talking crazy to them. They still forgive me, whatever. Somebody thought that because you were giving they ass the benefit of the doubt, that you would continue to spare them. Somebody thought that you valued them and your union with them more than you valued you protecting your heart and protecting your motherfucking sanity. Because somebody was trying to drive your ass crazy with all this conflict, all of this arguing and fighting that they was starting up. Now that you ain't in the picture because you done peep game, the relationship that they built with this motherfucking false person is falling apart. It's falling apart because it was never built on true love and compassion and, you know, we in this together and all of these different that was never the case. Like I told y'all, somebody was love bombing this person the same way that they thought that they were love bombing you. But the difference between you and this past person, how y'all was being love bombed, is you was showing a motherfucker grace. It wasn't because you was naive and gullible. You was trying to give a motherfucker, okay, I'm gonna give you the benefit of the doubt, man, but you got about one more time to come in here with that bullshit. You got about one more time. You got caught cheating. I'm going to take you back. Okay. I'm going to take you back. You said you was going to fix it. You said I didn't have to worry about it. You said it was going to be okay. And then your bitch ass get caught cheating again? Oh, no. Oh, no, baby. Somebody got the hell on. Somebody found out about a person living a double life. Like, that's for sure. That's for sure. Somebody found out about a person living a double life and lying, and you got the hell on. You could have got the hell on not even really knowing how, you know, this person was really trying to get you for real, for real. You could have got the fuck on just off the principle of, you're not finna keep fucking cheating on me. You're not finna keep cheating on me. You ain't finna keep causing drama in my life. You ain't finna keep wanting to fight on me. You ain't finna keep, you know what I'm saying, degrading me, talking crazy to me. You could have not even known when you actually left exactly what this person had planned for you and why they were doing what they were doing. You just valued yourself, and that was enough for you to leave. And now somebody could, when you sitting and you reflecting on it, you could be thinking like, damn, that shit don't make no sense. That they was doing this, they was doing that. This motherfucker was trying to do, you know what I'm saying? Now you could be realizing that it was more to the situation than what you could have been perceiving in the midst of everything. Okay, so now they're dealing with drama over here because it's not real love. It was never real love. Wedding day in reverse. Somebody could have thought they were about to get married. Somebody could have actually gotten married to this motherfucking rebound who they thought was your replacement. They thought they was finna come up off your life and live off of your life with a motherfucking rebound. Somebody thought they was finna to check you the fuck up out of here in one way or another and then live off of your life with a motherfucking rebound. They thought it was going to be happily ever after. That's what they thought. But that ain't happening. So y'all, be mindful of this person and their toxic ass wanting to come back around, because they always want to come back around, especially if you have ascended in some sort of way since you've departed from this person. Mind you, like I said, somebody's whole MO was causing so much confusion and distracting you so much that whatever you were working on for yourself, you wouldn't even be able to focus on it. You would be so fucking head gone, so emotionally unstable because of this person right here. and what they're doing and how they're showing up in the union, that it would completely consume your attention and you just put your plans and goals to the wayside. Somebody didn't do that though. You cut this motherfucking person off and got focused and locked in on what you needed to do. And somebody, you're reaping the fruits of that labor. You're reaping the fruits of that labor. So this person definitely want to have you come back around because they're taking a loss. They're taking a loss. Somebody is learning a really life-altering lesson. This person is taking a loss. We see it all the time. Somebody wants and they desperately need your help now. Like I think I said that at the beginning of this reading. I feel like somebody could have went in thinking that they were about to come up, but when it was all said and done, they ended up with less than what they started with. I said that at the beginning. So that is a thing. Somebody wants to finish what they started, but they want to take you for everything they can take you for off of your hard work before they do that. What's this love bombing, wedding day, and distant horizons? This is crazy. Motherfucker. Motherfucker. What time is it? Yes. 7. Okay. Tell me about this right here. The Empress is in reverse. The Empress is in reverse. The Empress is in reverse, y'all. With this love bombing, wedding day reverse, and distant horizon. Somebody went over there and made a lot of promises about creating some type of reality, some type of stability, or something like that with this person. And that's not what happened here. That's not what happened here. Okay? Whoever this karmic false individual is, they created the perfect illusion. This could be somebody, and I feel like we saw this last night. This could be somebody that went in looking the part, talking a good game. Like they knew what they were doing, like they had done it before, like you could trust them, all of these different things. Somebody went in looking the part. But somebody here, let me tell y'all, that high priestess being in reverse, the Empress out here in reverse, if this bitch is doing spell work, she is being restricted and blocked. For one, because they're targeting an innocent person, the star. Okay? You have purpose. You have purpose on your life. And somebody here, you could have released this person and gotten into alignment with your actual purpose and could be doing what you are called to do in one way or another, or you are preparing yourself, putting the steps in place, the moves in place to do what you are being called to do. So you are automatically not to be touched. So any spell work that these hoes is trying to do, thank you so much. Who sent that? Thank you, Corey. Thank you. I appreciate that. Thank you so much, Bianca. Okay. Whatever these hoes trying to do is automatically going to be blocked. The Empress is in reverse. So this is somebody that is not evolving. There is no growth happening in this person's life. If they do have anything of substance, it's because somebody else has sponsored it or given it to them. Okay? This is somebody that's not able to cultivate and create anything of substance on their own. They have to use people, or they have to steal it from people, or they have to have other people come in and provide it to them. This is also a very insecure feminine energy. This is a karmic feminine energy when the Empress is in reverse. She is not standing in her divine purpose. She's not doing the work that she feels called to do. She is blatantly, especially with the High Priestess reverse and the Empress reverse, she's blatantly disobeying God and her spirit guides. And so because of that, she is being blocked and restricted. So because she's being blocked and restricted, she has to go through and create illusions for people, so that way she can get whatever it is that she's trying to get. Very clingy, very codependent, insecure feminine energy. That looks sweet and innocent, looks nurturing, looks loving. You know what I'm saying? But that's not the case at all. Tell me about this Empress reverse. Creatively, she's blocked. There is no bright idea. That's why the goddamn eight of Pentacles in reverse. I said that. It's like they don't have the fucking brain power to really pull this shit off. This is some little Timu ass kitchen witch, dark priestess, some shit like that. That's what this is. This is a false prophet also. That's what I just heard. Damn, I ain't never had to call nobody a false prophet. This is somebody that's a false fucking prophet. That's crazy. They go around here creating illusions for people. Damn, y'all, that's crazy. I ain't never had to call nobody a false prophet before. Golly. Tell me about this Empress reverse. Somebody swore to, like, just wait on it. It's coming in. It's coming in. Bitch ain't coming. Ain't shit coming. Ain't shit coming. I'm telling you, she ain't even know them people. They ain't even know them folks. The Seven of Pentacles is here. Tell me about this work that this Empress reverse was doing. Somebody was being patient. Somebody was really being patient. Somebody really felt like the work that they had put in would work out. Thank y'all so much. You said I can't unhear. That's what it is. That's what this is. Uh-oh. That's what this person is. Okay. Somebody felt like the work that they was doing was going to suffice when it was all said and done. That's what they figured. Y'all know that shit was ranky-dank. Okay, y'all know that shit was ranky-dank. Y'all know it was cheap. Okay, it was not the real deal. It was not organic. It was not authentic. Okay, this is somebody that don't even have a fucking identity of their own, is what I just heard. A shapeshifter. Tell me more about it. What's this work that this Empress reverse was doing? It's a false person. They come in love bombing, being overly attentive, clingy, pick me, Empress reverse, pick me energy, shower with affection for personal gain, because somebody wanted to be taken care of, somebody wanted to be lazy, somebody wanted to be a bum, okay, somebody wanted to be sponsored and taken care of in one way or another. And this is somebody that was very insecure and jealous, could have been very insecure and jealous of you, and they planted these seeds with your person. They came in and gave your person this idea. Tell me more about it. That's what the Empress reverse is. She be getting sponsored. She lazy. She don't do the work for herself. She get other people to do the work for her. She don't create shit of substance on her own. Tell me more about it. Yeah, they was waiting. I'm telling you, they was waiting. They were waiting. Three of Wands is here. This person was waiting for some type of work to come in. What was this work that this Empress reverse had did? She really thought that she looked at some shit thoroughly, but she didn't. What was this work that she prepared something? What did she prepare? And what was she patiently, heavy emphasis on patiently waiting for something to come in, for this work to pay off. Somebody was patiently waiting for this work that she did to pay off and to work. Tell me more about this with this Three of Wands here. The Hermit is in reverse. Big Virgo energy. Leo could be significant as well. She didn't know. She's not fucking wise. She does not know what the hell she's doing, y'all. It's like the light bulb is not there, y'all. Like, it's like, it's like, I just heard airhead. I just heard, it's like, it's an empty vessel. It's like, it's just hollow. It's nothing there. I don't want to say somebody was dumber than a box of bricks, but that's what I'm hearing. I don't even know why would you put bricks in a box, but I guess that's somebody. I don't know how they ship bricks these days, but somebody was dumb. The light was not there. The light was not there. Somebody did not have the wisdom. Somebody could have also was waiting for. Tell me more about this Hermit reverse. Why is this Hermit reverse? Somebody didn't know. The Four of Pentacles. Somebody was sitting around waiting for some work that they didn't even know how to do to work. And see, the work that they were doing was to have somebody be in a space of lack and struggle. Somebody was waiting to hear that somebody was, you know, left out in the cold, that somebody was being exposed. Somebody wants another person to be exposed, maybe for being broke or something like that, with the Four of Pentacles here. This is what somebody is waiting for. Okay. I also can look at this like how we saw last night, y'all. Somebody could have been love bombing another person, Empress reverse, thinking that this person was something of substance. They was over here doing a whole lot of pillow talking, making a lot of promises and plans while they were fucking around. Somebody could have definitely been making it seem like they were something of substance to this goddamn third party that was a false person anyway, okay, just so that way they could get in on this opportunity of a lifetime. Somebody was pitching and overselling themselves to somebody that was selling them some bullshit, basically. And I feel like this person, this Empress reverse, could have been waiting for some shit to come in, some type of, you know, structure, some type of support or something like that to come in. But mind y'all, they both rushed in this situation. It's coming out that somebody is broke, y'all. Mind you, this person was desperate for a come up because they were restricted, they were being held back, they felt trapped in their circumstances, okay? Somebody was going through the ringer over here, they were caught up, and they thought that this plan right here was going to be the opportunity that takes them to some space where they are able to break this cycle. They were going to make this bold move to free themselves and everything would be okay. I feel like somebody did not know the Hermit is in reverse. So there's some type of wisdom, some type of guidance. Somebody didn't know. When they was sitting there waiting with the Three of Wands here, they put this work in, they started investing this time into a person. Wedding day is in reverse. Love bombing is in the upright, and distant horizon is here. Somebody thought that they were like about to have some sort of lick, some type of win, a victory or something like that with maybe your past person. But I feel like it's coming out that your past person is broke. I also feel like somebody could have a kitchen witch, a dark priestess, a warlock, a motherfucking dark priest, a cult coven, whatever the hell these hoes want to call themselves. Okay, that could be thinking that some weak ass spell work that they're doing is going to fuck with your abundance and your financial stability. Collective, we already know that that's what these hoes they trying to target, because if you are not able to take care of yourself and be self-sufficient on your own, somebody's past person feels like this would require you to have to come back to them. And if you come back to them, they will be able to finish what the fuck they started, which is have you self-delete or, you know, prematurely check you the fuck up out of here before your time. Okay, but that's not happening. See, even for somebody here, and I think I said this before, even if you were to, God forbid, you had to go through another dark night, okay, another tower, where everything hits the fan and everything is chaotic and it goes to shit, I can say without a shadow of doubt, if you are part of my collective, after everything that we've learned about this person here, their intentions and how they view you, I could confidently say that even if you lost it all, you would not go back to this motherfucker here. I can confidently say that. So again, that's another reason why their spell work is not working. It's not gonna work. For one, you don't give enough fucks for any type of work to be, you know, to be able to penetrate you. You have ascended in such a way that this weak ass shit, that these hoes don't even really know what they're doing. They don't even know what they're doing. It's levels to this thing in spirituality. In the spiritual realm, somebody as powerful as you are not to be touched, especially on some unjustly shit, unprovoked. Somebody's targeting you just because out of envy and jealousy, trying to cause you hardship, trying to deter you and distract you from your calling. That's not going to work out in motherfuckers' favor. People really need to understand that is levels to this, and you cannot just go around trying to steal, trying to unalive, trying to do foul, fugazi shit, especially, I mean, to anybody, but especially to a chosen one, somebody that's in alignment or somebody that is doing the work to get in alignment with their purpose and what you came here to do and how you're supposed to help other people in this earthly realm. So anybody trying to target you on some deception, on some bullshit, automatically blocked, automatically returned to sender, automatically alchemized, transmuted in a way that you can benefit from the attack for somebody here. Like, you don't have to really worry about this shit, and I don't really feel like you are, for real. You just need to know that you are protected. These hoes gonna be waiting until their dying day. I told y'all that. These hoes gonna be on their deathbed talking about divine collective and when you fail and tell me this and tell me that, and it's never gonna happen. They never gonna get that goddamn prayer from their loved one. You know what I'm saying? They never gonna see that shit. You know what I'm saying? They never gonna get it because somebody here, you're not to be touched. So tell me more about this. So is it 6? Tell me more about it. I want to get into this other deck real quick. So that's what this is. Somebody is holding back from another person now with this 4 of Pentacles here, because somebody don't got it. Somebody's struggling, and I told y'all that somebody could have, the karma that they're gonna get, somebody was full of greed. Somebody was full of greed. Somebody would do anything for material gains, okay? And that's going to be their biggest, like, you know, okay? That's going to be their biggest, like, you know, backlash when it comes to their finances, y'all. If that makes sense. Like, bitch, you was willing to do all of this grimy ass shit for money. Now you ain't finna have no motherfucking money. Now you ain't finna have no money. I'm telling you. 9 of Pentacles in reverse. You was willing to do all of that shit for money, for fame, for, you know what I'm saying, luxury. You're greedy, very materialistic. Now you ain't finna have no motherfucking money with that 9 of Pentacles in reverse. 4 of Pentacles here. Yeah. All of this work, and what did it get you? Upside down on your motherfucking head with your pockets emptied the fuck out. 9 of Pentacles in reverse. Somebody ain't got it. And somebody could be living above their means. Now these motherfuckers is fighting. The group could be fighting because the work that they put in was not successful. It's not working. It's a lot of tension. Okay? It's a lot of commotion amongst this group of people because they weren't successful. They weren't successful. They gained nothing for this work. Somebody could also be finding out, they could be arguing and there could be tension because somebody could be finding out that another person used them. It could have come out that another person was using another person with this Nine of Pentacles reverse. The Empress is in reverse. Okay, the Page of Swords in reverse. Somebody was all talk. Somebody was all talk. It was all deception. Somebody was, they did not do their due diligence. Like I said, Page of Swords in reverse. They didn't look into it. They didn't ask enough questions. They didn't fact check somebody. They just took somebody for face value with this Empress reverse because somebody looked the part. They looked like they knew what they were supposed to do. Somebody came in, had the gift of gab. Somebody came in, you know, seeming all sweet and innocent and nurturing. They had a perfect play on words. They made this other person feel safe and all fuzzy on the inside. They were sucking and fucking them good. Everything seemed perfect. Your past person, they took it. Your past person took it. They did not ask any questions. They didn't ask enough questions. They didn't look any deeper. They just started, hey, what do I need to do? What do I need to do? Overdoing it. Nine of Pentacles reverse. Somebody was working their ass off trying to pull this shit off. Only for it still not to amount to anything of substance. Somebody got duped. This is a dupe. This is somebody that looked like they were something of substance, looked like they had something to offer, looked like some shit was going to work out, but that was not it. And like I told y'all, with this Empress in reverse and then the Nine of Pentacles coming out in reverse, the only reason why this person even looked like something of substance is because of what somebody else had done for them or what they stole or how they finessed and fugazi some shit, some situation with another person. That's the only reason why they look as good as they do. It's like, I'm going to keep this. This is a professional motherfucking con artist here. And they could literally use what they got to get what they want. You're my victim. I got what I needed out of you. I took all of your money for a Pentacles. Okay, boom. Now the Hermit is in reverse. Now I'm finna leave your ass. Now I'm finna leave your ass. Okay, I came over here, got what I could get, and I'm out the door. I'm on to my next motherfucking victim, and I'm going to dress up and everything that you bought me using the money that I stole from you or I got from you. I'm going to put that shit on, and I'm going to, you know, show up for the next victim. My next target. Somebody could, like, literally be a whole, like, what is the word where people go around doing insurance fraud? Or like literally not even like it could be insurance fraud, but the reason behind the crossing over, the transition could be like premeditated. It could be, you know, like this could be what somebody do. You know what I'm saying? If y'all get what I'm saying, I don't want to call them the A word, but they could very well be one. They could play on emotionally immature, naive, gullible people that are desperate, you know? And that could be a thing. This is reminding me of a movie. Not gonna lie to you. It's reminding me of a movie, but I can't think of it. I think it's called the... Shit. I can't think of it, y'all. I can't think of it. I'm gonna have to put it in the story. I'm gonna have to put it in the story. What they fighting about? No, it's a no. It's a movie with damn, I can't think of it, but it was a husband, it was a wife. He's a really well-known actor too. And I've watched this movie a lot of times. And the damn wife was sick. She was sick. She was wheelchair bound. And her sister came and was taking care of her. Helping them to take care of her. They had a son. and the husband and the sister was having an affair. His name is Matt Damon. Hold on, y'all, real quick. This shit gonna drive me crazy if I don't figure it out. Hold on, real quick, y'all. Hold on, y'all. Hold on, real quick. Let's say Matt Damon. Movie with the wife. Hold on. Nah, it's not Gypsy. Hold on, y'all. I'm so sorry. But y'all know I be having my references. They set it up and everything. They set it up. It's Matt. I know it's Matt Damon. And it's a newer movie. Y'all know I be having my references, y'all. So for those y'all that's new here, just give me just a second, please. Okay? Give me just a second, because it's gonna drive me crazy. Okay. It's not Downsizing, but Downsizing was a good one by him. Downsizing was a good one. That's what I thought, but it's not that one. Wife. Okay. Wheelchair. Oh, wait, there you go. I think, is it called? They killed that lady. Y'all, I can't find it. I'm gonna have to find it when I get off here. Because it's gonna drive me crazy and I don't want to get sidetracked. Yeah, they unalived that lady. But I'm gonna find it. So y'all, I'm gonna post it in the story when I do. I'm gonna post it in the story when I find it. Let me finish this up. What they fighting on? Suburbicon. It's Suburbicon. It's Suburbicon. Yes, it's Suburbicon. Yes. I don't know why that just reminded me of that. Thank y'all so much, because I'm like, okay, now I gotta go on a wild goose chase to figure this out. It might be on there. But Suburbicon, y'all, check that out. Yeah, check it out. Matt Damon got a couple of good movies. Downsizing is another good one also. Thank you. I appreciate y'all, because I'm like, what is it? Suburbicon, y'all. That movie was crazy. It had a crazy twist. But I just kind of spoiled it for some of y'all. My bad. I ain't gonna tell y'all nothing else. But it reminds me of this somewhat. It reminds me of this. Because it was driving me crazy. Okay. So what are they fighting over? Before we move on, because yeah, 16. Oh, yeah, the Page of Swords came out. Damn, okay. It's in reverse. Okay. Oh, my goodness. The Page of Swords in reverse. Okay. So they're fighting because of the deception. They're fighting because somebody love bombed this person and made them believe that they were actually having some type of new beginning, that they were actually creating something stable, some type of stable union. And I feel like this could be somebody that could have thought that, you know, this third party, or yeah, this was a third party. This third party that they were dealing with, despite the plan not working with you, that they would have still been able to kick shit with this person. You know what I'm saying? And that's not what happened. Tell me more about this Page of Swords reverse. Tell me about this Page of Swords reverse for why they fighting. It's a lot of negativity here. It's a lot of gossip. A lot of people are talking about this situation. This group, this whole group, mind you, it was a group. This whole group is at odds about what happened, about how somebody played another person. Tell me about this Page of Swords reverse. It's not looking good at all. Oh, shit. About the Star. About the Star. Big Aquarius energy. Thank y'all so much for 408. I appreciate it. Tell me about this. Somebody deceived another person, making them think that they could help them heal, making them think that they could help them be a star or be in some type of position of power. that they would be able to help them with their circumstances, overcome some type of, they had a lot of faith in this person. Okay, they could have worshiped this motherfucking person like as somebody that really knew what they were talking about, really was wise, the all-seeing one. You do magic, you do sorcery. Whole time this bitch is over there on a hope and a prayer, hoping that Temu shit gonna hit, but it don't. It might, maybe it was working with other folks, but yeah, these hoes under judgment now. They under judgment now for these decisions that they made so confidently. Everybody is judging this person. Everybody's judging this person. They under judgment now. That's why they fighting so much. Because like, bitch, you said that you was gonna help me be in some type of position of power. You said if I just trust you, I gave you all my goddamn money, and now your ass is gone. Or what did you do with the money I gave you? Where's the money at? You said it was coming in. You said just be patient. You said that it was guaranteed to work. You said that Divine Collective was gonna start taking L's and they was gonna be struggling. They would have came back. We would have been able to do this. We'd have been able to do that. Whatever. It's not fucking happening. Now they all judging this person. They arguing and they fighting because somebody lied. They know that they got deceived. Somebody also spent a lot of money. They spent a lot of resources. They spent a lot of time doing what whoever this false person is, doing what this person told them to do. They was leading them astray. Whoever this false person is that somebody was being loved bombed by for their own selfish gains, this person was telling them some shit that, I'm telling you, the Eight of Pentacles in reverse. They didn't have the brain power or the skill set to pull this off, y'all. They didn't. And now they're over there arguing and fighting about it. Because somebody realized that it was all talk when it came to them having everything. Everything. Okay, confirmation. Nine of Cups here. Pisces. Somebody thought they were about to be living in luxury, living large. Somebody thought that they were finna have all of their wish fulfillments, everything that they'd ever desired. They were about to, you know, be free from some type of bondage or restriction that they felt trapped in. They completely believed in this person. They thought this person knew what was going on. Whole time, this person did not know what was going on. And I feel like for somebody here, this person could have taken somebody's money with the Nine of Pentacles reverse and the Four of Pentacles in the upright. Somebody could have took somebody for their money and got the fuck on. You know, somebody didn't see things turning out this way, but it was fated to happen exactly. It was divine timing was at play here this entire time based off of the decisions that these motherfuckers was making. Everybody is under judgment now. Everybody is under judgment. Everybody is under judgment. It might have took a little while. These motherfuckers is going through the ringer. They're all under judgment. Somebody really tried it. Okay. Somebody really tried it. Okay. Yeah, and they were unsuccessful. Come through, Spirit. The world is in reverse. They were unsuccessful. They could not pull it off. Somebody was over there making promises and shit, telling them folks that they knew shit and they could do this. They were powerful. They had resources. They had this. They had that. No, not with Divine Collective. Unsuccessful. A huge flop. A huge flop. The world is in reverse. And these motherfuckers is stuck in a loop of being unfulfilled. This is a negative loop that these folks are stuck in. They thought they were finna get out of this shit. And somebody thought that they were going to take a shortcut in order to be able to do it. Not happening. Not happening. They're dealing with a liar. They were dealing with a liar. Queen of Swords in reverse. They were dealing with a liar. Somebody that's like really deceptive. Somebody that's really cutthroat. This is somebody that could be very influential. With the things that they say. Okay, will definitely clout another person's judgment. Compulsive liar for sure. This Queen of Swords, really cutthroat and grimy, selfish ass individual. This is somebody that only thinks about themselves. Again, this is somebody, just like I said with that goddamn King of Swords in reverse. I will manipulate, deceive, and say whatever the hell I need to say to you in order to get you to do what I want you to do. Controlling, petty, big petty. And don't give a fuck about it. Don't think twice about it. Don't think twice about it. Yeah. Yeah. Justice reverse. Not gonna tell you the truth. Not gonna be honest with you. Big Libra out here. Heavy emphasis on the Libra. Virgo could be significant. Hey, Terrence. Hey, y'all. Welcome in, everybody. Thank y'all for 426. Okay. Heavy emphasis on, yeah, I'm gonna lead you astray. And I don't care. And I'm not gonna take accountability for it either. Because you should have looked deeper into what I was saying. That's your problem. That's your fault. That you didn't ask more questions. You didn't ask more questions. So I'm not taking accountability for stealing all your motherfucking money and the shit not working, because your ass should have been smart enough to think for your goddamn self and ask me some extra questions. But since you didn't, I felt like it was justified for me to do this to you. And I'm not gonna feel bad about it either. I will cuss your ass out if you keep coming at me sideways, though. This goddamn Queen of Swords in reverse is crazy. And she's violent. Okay? She's violent. Okay, I'm telling y'all. Goddamn. I'm telling y'all. The Five of Swords. The Five of Swords is here. This is somebody that's crazy. They fighting. They fighting. Because of some lies. Because of some lies. Somebody got lied to. They went into it with their heart wide open, thinking that they was finna have a love story. Whole time it was a lie. Somebody was going into a situation. They was going into a battle blind. They thinking that you're the target. Whole time they're the target. They're thinking that you're the target, and they're Bonnie and Clyde together with the group. But they were the target this whole time. It was a lie. It was a lie. Queen of Wands in reverse. Sheesh, y'all. Very, very spiteful, cutthroat, feminine energy. Okay. Let's get into this real quick. Lies detected. How is this person viewing, look at the Empress and leadership. I was gonna say, how is this person viewing my collective at this time? How is Divine Collective's past person? How is Divine Collective's past person viewing them at this time? Feeling salty. How are they viewing, how's this past person viewing Divine Collective at this time? Abundance. You are somebody that's very abundant. Somebody here, you could have you could wear your hair, you know, gray. You could be, you know, somebody could also be a cat mom, cat dad. Okay, a kind and supportive partner, domestic harmony, a skilled business person, a mentor or supportive colleague, financially stable, responsible money management. That is how somebody is viewing you. You got 7. Okay, abundant, stable, abundant and stable. Hey, damn, I didn't even see you had came in. Give me one more for how are they viewing, how's this past person? I told y'all, you leveled up. You've ascended since you left this person. This is their worst nightmare. Tell me more about how this past person is viewing my collective at this time. Charisma is here. Charisma is here. Openness and honesty in relationships. Passion and determination in your work, inspiring or leading others with confidence, making strong financial decisions. Now, we already know somebody is pocket watching. We saw that the other night. Somebody is seeing you be recognized in a way that they tried to prevent. They tried to prevent you from being stable and grounded. They try to have you overwhelmed. They try to block your money. They try to have you, you know, be ignored, kicked to the wayside, rejected, embarrassed, ashamed to show your face for one reason or another. That's what they tried to do. They tried to cause an ending for you. Now, we already know for some of y'all, this is a past person that has been competing with you the entire time, even when y'all were together. That's exactly why when this opportunity came up, they did not think twice about you being the motherfucking target. Okay? Now this person is watching you be abundant, watching you have charisma. You are bold and standing in your power. You're standing in your truth. And again, like I said, somebody here, you are in your purpose. You're in your purpose, whatever that looks like, whether you have built some community for yourself, whether you have been welcomed into a community that is in alignment with you, whatever that looks like, somebody has done the work and it is paying off for you. And you look amazing, collective. Somebody sees that you look stable. Somebody sees that you're not worried about anything. If you are worried about some shit, they can't tell. And that's good. Because that's what these hoes is waiting for anyway. They waiting to hear about you having some type of downfall. It's never gonna happen. It's not gonna happen. Somebody here. This is also somebody that is now realizing just how valuable you were in their life. This is somebody that is realizing how much of an asset, how you were the gift from the divine the entire time. And these motherfuckers try to end the goddamn gift. They tried to bury the gift. What a fucking idiot. Somebody knows that you are the truth. Somebody knows that you are wise. Somebody sees you as somebody that is very supportive. Unlike this motherfucking person that they put on a pedestal that was leading them on, stringing them along, love bombing them for what they could gain from this person. Somebody is looking, and we already know they all watching. They're definitely watching. They're always watching. Somebody is stalking another person online. The Page of Swords is in reverse and the World is in reverse. Somebody is definitely stalking another person online. No, you cannot join my live, babe. Please don't ask to join my live. They stalking and watching somebody online, and they watching with the goddamn evil eye. Somebody is even more pissed off with this goddamn false person that they put all of their faith and hope in, that they were finna be some type of star, because this is somebody that was competing with you. They were competing with you. And this person that they thought was finna help them level up shit on you after they left you in the dirt over here. Somebody thought they was finna literally or figuratively leave you in the motherfucking dirt and level up on your ass. Okay? And that shit didn't work. And on top of that, they could have thought they would have had more time with you. Found out the hard way. No, the fuck you don't. Bitch, your time is up. You done wreaked enough havoc. Okay? Time to go. Somebody thought you would be there, thought you would keep some type of toxic cycle open with them. Not gonna happen. You're not finna fulfill this bullshit that you were trying to fulfill on Divine Collective. You know your worth. It's like, I'm here with you because I want to be, not because I gotta be. Okay? And I say this all the time. It's like, I can do bad all by myself. But when I'm by myself, I do not fucking do bad. I don't do bad when I'm by myself. When I'm attached to somebody like this, it'd be fucked up. You know what I'm saying? So somebody here, this person ain't got no choice but to look over here and stalk you with the evil eye. But one thing they can't say is that you ain't stable. One thing they can't say is that you don't look good. One thing they can't say is that you want the realest motherfucking person in their life for somebody here, because this person is surrounded by a group of peons, a group of motherfucking clowns, flying monkeys, that may enable this toxic ass bullshit. This could be some the squad could have knew that this person and the sneaky link was on some bullshit and may have not even said anything. Motherfucking following the leader, peon ass folks, or whatever the case may be. They all over there arguing and fighting and tussling, pointing the fingers at the bitch who said that they had a plan. The plan is not working, and your ass is over here winning in their face. That's what this is. And you look good, might I ask. Like, you look good. Somebody, you look good as hell. I gotta put that out there. I don't know what you're doing. Somebody done changed their hair color. Somebody could have went blonde. Somebody could have went blonde. Somebody could be allowing your, if you got gray hairs or whatever, somebody could have a salt and pepper beard going on, I just saw. Somebody could be allowing their gray hairs to come in. You could be rocking that shit because it looks good on you. It looks good on you. Whatever, somebody is making some type of changes to their appearance. You look healthier. You look stable. You look like your hard work has paid off for you. And that's exactly how you're supposed to carry yourself. You're destined for greatness. You were always destined for greatness. You were just attached to a motherfucking desperate ass karmic, distorted soulmate who chose to dwell in darkness over doing the work. They wanted to take shortcuts for happiness and shit. A bum that wasn't even really supposed to be with you in the first place. They wasn't even supposed to be with you in the first place. We just gonna call it what it is, but they could have been love bombing you also. We know what they was doing over here. We know what they was doing over here. They was building you up, and then they tried to take you down, and they thought they was finna keep on doing that shit. And you was like, absolutely not. You gonna try and come back and pick me back up? My ass ain't gonna even be here. Won't even be here. Heavy emphasis on the breadcrumbing, stringing you along, creating illusions for you, making you think, okay, let me be a little bit more patient with them. Let me just give them They came in here being good for 3 months. They came in here being good for 3 months. 3 months and one motherfucking day, they back on their bullshit. Somebody thought you was gonna keep dealing with it. Okay? Let me tell you more about how they view my collective. And then they got the nerve to still be attracted to you. I'm telling you, you look good. You look good. Somebody likes another person's lips. Somebody could be a great kisser. You could be a great kisser, collective. Somebody misses somebody's lips. Somebody could bite lips when they kiss. Ooh-wee. And prosperity. Somebody here. Somebody is winning. Okay, somebody is winning. Somebody could like what another person does with their lips. I don't know what you was doing now. I don't know. Somebody's extremely attracted to you. Romance, flirtation, having unrealistic expectations in relationships, practicing diplomacy at work, meditating, financial disputes, okay, using creativity to achieve your financial goals. I'm telling y'all, somebody is definitely watching you. Somebody could be posting themselves online. Somebody could be modeling is another thing I just heard. Somebody could be, maybe just putting yourself out there. Again, like I said, you look real good. When you look good, you feel good. When you feel good, you do dope ass shit. Okay? You show up in this way. You have this essence, you have this aura about yourself, and it's showing. And these motherfuckers is over here, they hate how much they love it. This motherfucker hate this past person of yours. Hate how much they love it. Wait, what was that? What was that you said? Did somebody say they addicted to one hitter quitters? Hold on a second, because what the hell? My mind went straight to the gutter. Okay? Yeah, they hate how much they love it. They hate how attracted to you they still are. And then on top of that, they don't have access to you. They don't have access to you. They've run out of time with you. Where they could have been so cocky and confident, thinking that they would never run out of time with you. Not only did they run out of time, but you left their ass behind and you bossed your life up. And you looking good as fuck. While they over here arguing about how the plan didn't work out. How somebody played them. How somebody took their money and skedaddled. Somebody got the fuck on another person, like for real. Somebody could have left a person, like they could have thought they was going to marry this person. Somebody could have abandoned a marriage. Somebody could have, okay, we're going to get married on this day. This motherfucker did not show up or something like that. That could be a thing. Okay, somebody could have thought that there would be some type of, we going to be bound to each other. We're going to be in this together forever type of thing. That's the way that they was over here pillow talking. That's not what happened, because the plan didn't go as planned. So it's like, I only came over here so I can be sponsored. You broke. I have to keep it moving. I have to keep it moving. We wasn't able to fulfill this shit with Divine Collective. You know what I'm saying? Like, it ain't work out how we planned for it to. I got to keep it moving. And somebody is feeling the type of way. Suburbicon, can y'all put Suburbicon in the chat again for those that want to watch it? Somebody seeing you be prosperous and somebody is seeing you be at peace. Okay, confirmation. Intellectual work. Somebody is seeing you be prosperous, at peace. Somebody could tell that you are mentally stable at this time. Because for somebody here, only thing you need is a place where your sanity is protected. If you can think clearly, you can cultivate all type of amazing things. Thank y'all so much. Bianca, can you pin that for me? So that way, bye. See you later, D. Okay. When you got a peace of mind, you can cultivate all sorts of things. That's why somebody knew they needed to have you overwhelmed and going crazy. So that way you wouldn't be able to focus on the task at hand. Cause somebody wanted to like deter you. Somebody, I told y'all the other day, they wanted to rig the game. They put you in a goddamn competition in a game, and they wanted to rig that shit by trying to like break you down in one way or another. This is a hater. This is a low vibrational being that is being consumed by darkness. You said why? Because they're desperate. They're consumed by their demons. And they have chosen their route. And somebody is consistent too. This is a hater. Hey, Jalen. Thank y'all for 502. We are almost at our goal. I appreciate y'all. Hey, Lexi. Y'all, I know y'all not used to me being on at this time. Why you keep reaching out if you want to see me fail? Because they want to see you fail, babe. They want to see you fail. I want to finish what I started here. So that way I can be prosperous. Even though, like I said, this is somebody that's not taking accountability. If anything happens to you, they think they're dealing with a tower now. Okay. I don't know. I'm gonna try and come back on tonight, Shay. But you know, I'm gonna go ahead and put this replay up. I'm finna close it out in a minute. What's their next course of action? What's this abundance that they looking at when they view my collective? Consistent and in cahoots. And you know, when you make certain deals with darkness, you have to deliver. This shit is real. Like, this spiritual shit is real. Like, you can't be going to deities and giving offerings and all of these different things, and you're abusing divination and you're targeting an innocent soul, a earth angel. We seen temperance. Somebody here, you are a goddamn earth angel. You are an earth angel and you have a purpose. You are an earth angel and you have a purpose. Okay, so somebody trying to target you for bullshit, unprovoked. You're not even doing anything to this person. They're trying to steal. They're giving offerings. They're abusing divination. They're continuing to attack you. You gotta pay up, man. You gotta pay up. You know? And so if somebody knows that it's either I produce what I gave, what I said, I complete my part of this deal with darkness, or I'm gonna be the motherfucking sacrifice. You know what I'm saying? Somebody is like, I need to finish what I started. I want that money. I want that lifestyle. And I also do not want the pushback that will come if I don't complete what I agreed to complete when I made this deal with darkness. You know what I'm saying? Hey. That's crazy. Like, it really is. And so then, but that's the thing. Like, somebody was over here, y'all. And we always say that. And now it makes sense, y'all. It makes sense for why somebody went over here and wholeheartedly believed in whoever this dark spiritualist is, whoever this person is that dwells in darkness. This is, we always ask that. It's like they went and did this work, but they did not do their due diligence to, like, it's like you did the shit, but you didn't look and see what would happen if it didn't work, or who you was doing this to. They were just, again, a false prophet. They were believing in this person. That's why they didn't double check. They were believing in this person who came in, making it seem like they knew what the fuck they was talking about. But this person did not even have the skill set to be doing this shit. Somebody could have had a dark priestess, like I said, a dark priest, a witch, warlock, whatever the hell you want to call these hoes, that was just doing some shit. Not realizing who they was doing this shit to, and the pushback that would come, and your dumbass, peon-ass past person and their friends or whoever the hell else, maybe even their siblings, their family members, whoever else was working with them, they just was following the motherfucking leader. They didn't ask no question. They didn't ask no questions. They didn't look any deeper. Somebody said, I'm over here getting fucked and sucked real good. And when we laid down after the fact, this bitch came up with a perfect plan to get some bread. We definitely gonna have to sacrifice Divine Collective though. Okay? And we gonna do everything that they said. Okay? Because they legit. Okay? They legit. Empress reverse, motherfucking Nine of Pentacles reverse. They look legit. They seemed legit. It was not legit. It was not legit. It was not legit. It wasn't. I don't know, y'all. Tell me more about this so I can close this out. For how they viewing my collective. What's this abundance about? How they viewing my collective? Somebody pocket watching. Somebody is watching you do amazing things, collective. Somebody is watching you have the level up that they tried to scheme and steal from you for themselves. It's not happening. And you look good. Somebody's so fucking fine. God damn. Somebody is so fine. And this is somebody that feels like this could be somebody's past person who could really be in a delusional space. Like, you could be posting and doing your thing, living your life, whatever that looked like, taking trips, going to outings, whatever that looked like, just showing up looking good as fuck. Somebody look good as fuck. This person could be thinking that you're flirting with them. You're sending them some type of something. We seen the other day that somebody really think they still got an opportunity with you. And that's why they're going to come in and try you. That's why they're going to come in and try you. Heavy emphasis on that because you ain't got an energy vulture sucking the life out of you. The Temperance is here. Big Sagittarius. This is somebody that sees you in a place of peace. They see you balanced. They see you stable. They see that the decisions that you made were, okay, very wise. Temperance out here twice, basically. Intellectual work. Golly, y'all. Empress, success. Okay, you're getting the victory. Somebody sees, for one, how fucking smart you are. How at peace and how stable you are. How balanced you are. Somebody also seen how you overcame. You could have had a whole lot of shit going on when it came to this situation. You could have had to tackle a whole lot of things. And you did that shit with grace. You did that shit with grace. You balanced all of that shit out. And now somebody is in a very abundant, peaceful, and stable energy. Tell me more about it. And this person sees it. They see you at peace. They see you at peace. Somebody is a whole earth angel. Like, I'm telling you, somebody is a whole earth angel. Very stable. Tell me more about it. It's like, it looks like you've taken your time and you are very, what does it say? A kind and supportive partner, domestic harmony, a skilled business person, a mentor, or a supportive colleague, financial stability, responsible money management. Somebody here, you took your time and you were very calculated with what you invested your time, your energy, your effort, your resources into. And it is paying off for you. is paying off for you. Somebody here, you could be extremely busy. Somebody could be an entrepreneur. Somebody could hold some type of position of leadership within their career, and you are handling that shit like a boss. You're handling it like a boss, and this person sees it. Tell me more about it. The Ten of Swords is here. This was a painful ending that somebody went through. This is somebody that's seeing you be at peace and abundant after they betrayed you. After they betrayed you. After they stabbed you in the back several different times in several different ways. How you took that shit and somebody, and I said this the other day, somebody took heartbreak and turned it into a blessing, into abundance, into stability. You alchemized and transmuted that shit. Somebody did not think you would do this. Somebody did not think you had this in you. Somebody could have really thought that maybe if you left them, that you would be down on your ass, out of luck, fucked up out here, or something like that. Somebody could have thought that they had did such a number on you that even if you did leave, you would be coming back. And I just don't see that happening. I guess they thought wrong, the Gemini. Clearly. But clearly, whoever the fuck this person is, they wasn't thinking at all. They wasn't thinking at all. They wasn't thinking at all. Tell me more about it. How you're at peace with the way the situation ended. You look like you're at peace with the way this situation ended. You don't look like you're bothered at all. Again, I just heard good riddance. Good riddance. My life has balance in it now. Thank you for betraying me. Thank you for showing me your true colors. Thank you for stabbing me in the back. Thank you for doing this. Thank you for doing that. Now I know exactly who the fuck you really are. And now all of this shit that I have going on over here that you were already gonna succeed and do. You were destined for greatness. I said that already. Okay? Now you don't have to share it with a motherfucking snake. Now you don't have to share it with a snake. Thank you for showing me who you are. Tell me about it. This person sees that you are at peace with the way that this situation ended. Wow. The Three of Swords in verse, and that you've healed and you've moved on. And I said that with the Three of Swords verse up here. Somebody was like, nah, I'd rather go ahead and patch myself up over here by myself. You've healed and you've moved on. Seven of Swords will be in the upright. You know that this person is manipulative. You know that they're deceptive. You know that they're a fucking liar. Okay? You've accepted this heartbreak, how they betrayed you, all of these different, deceptive things that they did to you, the ways that they manipulated you. You could have you found peace with this situation. Again, somebody took some pain and turned it into motherfucking power. You took this pain, this betrayal, and used it as a benefit to you versus allowing for it to cripple you and play victim or some shit like that. Somebody used that shit to boss their life up, and that's exactly what this person is watching you do, and they can't stand it. They can't stand it. Not only are you a fucking winner, you beat them at a game you wasn't even intending to play with this motherfucker, and then you look good as hell, and they cannot have access to you because you know who they really are. You know who they are. You know how much they lie. You know how deceptive, how sneaky they are. You know how they willing to steal from anybody. This somebody that a motherfucking, don't pass them the goddamn plate, the offering tray in church. This desperate ass motherfucker, he'll fuck around and take the money out the goddamn plate and keep on passing it down. This how sneaky and how big of a thief. We already seen the other day that somebody was dealing with a thief. These was two thieves. We already know that. We saw this the other day, and I feel like this was the live that we had on YT. Okay? Somebody was dealing with some thieves. They thought they was finna steal some shit. And we did see that somebody was trying to cause a painful ending for another person. And it did not work out. And now we see why it did not work out, y'all. And we see what's going on now that it didn't work out with these motherfuckers over here, as well as what's going on with you since it didn't work out. You've healed. This is what this person sees. You're at peace. You're at peace. You've accepted this situation. This relationship is over. You know what I'm saying? You're at peace. You're balanced. Tell me more about it. I love that for them. Okay, and you're celebrating. Oh my God, Bacardi Body. Girl, if one more person tag you for bothering them, I'm going to have to block you. 3 of Cups is here. Back outside and shit, Bella. Somebody is seeing you having a good time. You looking good as hell. You're being celebrated, or you're celebrating. You're happy. You're happy. Tell me more about it. Somebody can't stand it. Somebody can't stand to see you celebrating. What's all this charisma about? You are open. You're honest with yourself about who you are. You know what I'm saying? You're determined. You're powerful. Somebody is like a force to be... Okay, somebody's a force to be reckoned with. Tell me more about it. And you look good as fuck. I don't know who needs to hear that. Okay, the Lovers is in reverse. Okay, the Lovers in reverse, big Gemini energy out here. Somebody in their feelings. Tell me more about it. What's this Lovers reverse about? For how this person is viewing... Somebody is sad. They sad. Somebody in their feelings. And they watching with the evil eye. Okay, Page of Swords in reverse. Talking shit about this breakup, about this separation. What are they saying? Somebody's talking a lot of shit. I'm telling y'all, they watching you with the evil eye, talking shit about how you're moving, how you presenting yourself, how things are going for you since you separated from this person. Some of y'all were married to this person, and since you separated and left this person, your life has elevated. You look better than you done aged. You could have been looking a type of way while you were in this depressing, draining ass, you know what I'm saying, union with this person for however long of a period of time you was with this person. Some of y'all could have been with this person for 17 goddamn years. They was sucking the goddamn life force out of you. Now that you away from this person, you're, energized, skin glowing, you looking good, you're looking younger. I seen somebody a minute ago say you're aging backwards. You know what I'm saying? You look good as hell. Somebody over there talking shit like, well, she ain't never looked like that when we was together. Yeah, bitch, because you was draining the fucking life force out of her. He ain't never used to get his hair cut like that and do those types of things. He wasn't going to the gym when we was together. Yeah, bitch, because you was overwhelming him and stressing him the fuck out with bullshit. That's why he wasn't doing it. That's why she wasn't doing it. That's why she wasn't getting dressed up. Your ass wasn't taking her no damn well. Or if you was taking her somewhere, you could have copped the attitude. The goddamn Page of Wands is in reverse. You come in and stir up some goddamn commotion. Or some shit like that. Disturbing the peace. I wouldn't get dressed up for your ass either. For somebody here. Somebody over there talking shit about how you carrying yourself now. How you looking now. And she done bleached her hair. She went blonde. Oh, he letting his beard grow in. Yeah, bitch. They sure is. And they look good as fuck doing it. And they got folks choosing. People of substance, they always have folks. And see, that's the thing. Somebody was not realizing that it wasn't that you didn't have other options. You was choosing this goddamn person. It's like, you think I can't replace you? I'm over here going through the ringer with you because I love you. I believe in us. I got faith in this union. I want to see it work out. But it's not because I can't get nothing better. It's not because I can't move on with my life. It ain't because I'm weak. It ain't because I don't believe in myself. It ain't because I don't value myself. Fuck out of here. Somebody thought they had more time with you because you was showing their ass grace. And now they over here watching you from the sidelines, outside the club, crunchy and shit. I told y'all, if it was a public parade, this motherfucker is not invited to a public parade to celebrate you. Because somebody is doing something phenomenal in your life, in your community, whether it's your local community or your online community. Somebody is doing something amazing and you're being recognized for it, and it looks amazing. You look amazing. Okay, so keep doing whatever you're doing, collective. Keep toxic, you know what I'm saying, energetically depleting people away from you. Not just this past person. Anybody that you've had to cut ties with that betrayed you in one way or another, distracted you, stabbed you in the back, brought some type of negativity to your life, and you felt called to remove that person out of your life, keep they ass out of your life, collective. I don't give a fuck who it is. Family, friends, motherfucking grandmas. You know what I'm saying? I don't give a fuck who it is. Lovers. We've been together since we was in 6th grade. Fuck out of here. That's too long for you to be wasting. You done wasted too many years of my goddamn life. Okay? For somebody here, you're doing amazing. And you need to keep doing what you're doing. You got a lot of people that's watching. You got a lot of people that's hating. You got a past lover and maybe even a group of people attached to this past lover that was targeting you and attacking you that cannot stand to see you in this powerful energy that you're in. You called all of your power back that they were trying to, siphon from you for themselves. And now you're using it for you. And it looks amazing on you. It looks amazing on you. This motherfucker can't stand it. I bet she over there fucking other people. I bet he over there doing this, that, and the third. Surely is. Surely is. You might not even be doing shit, but let them go crazy thinking about it. Let them go crazy thinking about it. I told y'all, somebody like the way somebody do something with their lips. Somebody like the way somebody do something with their lips. They over there going crazy, talking shit. Oh, she getting dressed up. She doing this, she doing that. He doing this, he doing that. Surely is. You could be single. Ain't doing shit, but let them go crazy thinking about it. Confirmation. Tell them about it. Somebody definitely going crazy about that. They birded. I'm telling you, they stressing. Getting worked. Getting worked. She said, I'm getting worked. Okay, some are going to be lit. Somebody stressing. Somebody stressing. Why they stressing so much? Because you look good as fuck. Somebody know you to catch. Somebody know you are a supportive spouse. Somebody knows that you are the whole package. Somebody knows. And now they don't got access to you. And you look good as hell. You done bounced back in some type of way. This whole could have never thought you would have bounced back. It's like, I didn't think he was going to do that. What you mean? Did he get taller? He was not that tall when we was together. How the hell he get taller? He done had that knee surgery, ain't it? She doing this, she doing that. Yeah, she ain't in her head. He ain't stressing. He ain't lacking self-confidence and all of these things. They ain't hung up on me. They ain't stuck on me. Yeah, you ain't in your feelings about it. Somebody thought they had your head. Somebody thought they had your fucking head. And now they're stressing because they realize, no, you do not. You do not. And you're at peace. Away from this person. The 5 of Wands in reverse. The 5 of Wands, you're at peace. You don't even give enough fucks to fight. You don't care to fight for the relationship. Hey, look, that's what you want to do? You got it. I'm gonna go ahead and head over here. No, we ain't gotta talk about it. We ain't gotta talk about it. We ain't gotta argue about it. We ain't gotta fight about it. I found out about your side bitch. I found out about your side person. I told you if you got caught cheating again, if you hurt my feelings again, if you came in here put your hands on me again, I told you if you did that shit, I was gonna be done. So we ain't got nothing else to talk about. Somebody realized you not willing to fight for shit. 5 of Wands in reverse, I'm at peace. We can agree to disagree. I don't even care to come in there and justify my part of the story and what happened and why I did what I did, why I left your ass the way I left your ass. I don't give a fuck what y'all talk about. You over here, Page of Swords verse, you could be running your mouth to any motherfucking body that will listen to you about this goddamn relationship and the way we broke up with the lovers in reverse. And I wouldn't give a flying fuck. Thank y'all for 603. I wouldn't give a flying fuck. We ain't got to fight about it. You just out here frolicking in daisy fields and shit like that. You're looking good. You like, why the hell would I be stressing and worried? I don't have to fight for that. It's nothing worth fighting for. 5 of Wands in reverse. It's nothing worth fighting for. I'm at peace with this distance. And this got somebody stressed because you don't care to fight. You're not willing to fight. Why would I be scrapping with some motherfucking karmic ass whore bags over a karmic ass whore bag? Somebody doesn't play in the trash, and whoever this past person is of yours, they don't like that. It's got them, they worried. They're overwhelmed. They're overwhelmed. They over there like, we used to be together. I told y'all the other day, you somebody's biggest fucking flex. Yeah, that's my baby mama. That's my baby daddy. I used to date her back in the 6th grade. Something happened to somebody in the 6th grade. I don't know why that shit keep coming up. Okay, I used to date him. You know what I'm saying? We dated for like 2 months and shit. You know, he used to be crazy about me. Yeah, you thought. You somebody's biggest flex. They can't stand it though. Tell me about this attraction for how they view my collective. Somebody here. This person is attracted to you. What's this about? They confused. 7 of Cups. Somebody could really be feeling like they still an option when it comes to you, collective. 7 of Cups. Somebody feels like they're still an option. They really believe this. The Hierophant is here. They got strong faith in this shit. Somebody could definitely have a community of delusional ass people that won't have the tough conversation with them. Like, man, Divine Collective gone, bruh. He ain't coming back, sis. You might have did too much that last go round. You did try to unalive her. You did try and do this, that, and the third to him. You did, you know, sabotage his car and shit. Fucked with his brakes and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? I don't think he coming back after he found out you did that, you know. Somebody is confused. This person is delusional with the goddamn 7 of Cups here. They still think that they are an option. I'm just saying. It's like, man, somebody needs to have a conversation. Real friends will tell you when you on some bullshit, and real friends will tell you when you need to leave some shit alone. Like, leave her the fuck alone. Leave him the fuck alone. Real friends will do that. I don't care if it's gonna hurt your feelings, bro. You tripping. Okay? Girl, you done slashed that man's tires. We ain't going back over there no more, okay? You gonna leave him the hell alone. Alright? I'm not gonna be an accomplice to this shit no more. Okay? I think we gonna make up. No, bitch. Y'all not. If he come back to your crazy ass, I'm cutting both of y'all asses off. Because I'm not gonna be involved in this shit. Okay? What's the 7 of Cups about? Somebody's delusional. Oh. You guys, the 10 of Cups for how they're viewing you, attraction, somebody still thinks they have an option to get this union back. I'm finna get off here, y'all, because this person is crazy. The 10 of Cups, they said y'all still in love. You just pretending like you mad for real, for real. You just pretending like you ain't coming back to them, collective. Y'all, attraction. It says, I gotta go, damn. It says romance, flirtation. I said that somebody could think, she posting that shit for me. He posting that shit for me. Having unrealistic expectations in relationships. This motherfucker is attracted to you thinking that y'all have an opportunity of coming back together. Having a happily ever after, this shit working out in the long run. Creating a family, bringing the family back together. Blending families or some shit like that. Oh my God, I'm finna go. Yeah, 5 of Swords reverse. Like, this is somebody that feels like at some point y'all will be able to put all of this conflict behind y'all and y'all can be happy again. That they still have an opportunity to get this goddamn family back. After all of the cutthroat, cold-hearted shit that they did to you in the 5 of Swords. This is somebody that had a whole bunch of motherfucking people targeting and attacking you. And they think that even after all of that, they still have the opportunity for y'all to make amends. Like I said before, it's like, my bad. I was tripping. I believe this bitch. I didn't know that she was playing me too. But I called off me. I called off the squad. And we gonna stop doing this goddamn spell work on you and shit like that, because clearly it's not working. So again, like I said before, if you can't beat them, join them. I'm coming over here. I want to finish what the fuck I started. But I also need a couple bucks while I'm over here, until I find me another job, until I get paid again. Because the 8 of Pentacles in reverse, somebody could have lost their goddamn job. Okay? Somebody definitely struggling in the 4 of Pentacles over here. They ain't got it. They ain't got it. Very unsuccessful. Very unsuccessful. You know what I'm saying? Heavy emphasis on is looking real bad with the goddamn Page of Swords in reverse. Somebody fucked up. Because they gave all their money to a dark Timu priestess, Timu priest, whatever the hell this person called themselves. This fake spiritualist. This fake prophet. You know what I'm saying? So somebody, I'm gonna get up out of here. Yeah. Somebody feels like this ain't done. I'm about to go. The World is in reverse. The 5 of Swords is in reverse. Somebody feel like y'all are not done. This cycle is not closed. Y'all, you know, might just be on a little break, and that eventually, okay, confirmation, y'all will be able to bring balance to this situation. Y'all will be able to bring balance to this situation. You know, y'all gonna be able to, yeah, somebody feels like you're stuck with them. You're stuck with them. If you got a family with this person, this could be somebody that's really possessive over you. Or something like that, feeling like, nah, you ain't going nowhere. Bitch, I got your son. I got your kids. You know what I'm saying? You got my kid. You got my whatever. You're not going no fucking where. You're stuck with me. Heavy emphasis on that shit not going to work. It's not going to work. Look, somebody here, they're under judgment. They're under judgment. They're being exposed. Okay? This is somebody that's going to continue to be ignored. They're a fucking failure. They ought to be ashamed of themselves. They're going to be ashamed of themselves because somebody's lies and deception and all of the cutthroat, grimy ass shit that they were wanting to do for success, all of their decisions are going to be exposed in front of a group of people that they could have had these people putting them on a goddamn pedestal, okay? But this person is under judgment. They don't get to come back around. They lying, cutthroat ass. They don't get to come back around. King of Swords in reverse again. They don't get, you are the wish fulfillment that they will never achieve. They will never get. It's not happening. Okay, it's not happening. You're moving forward. The sun is in reverse. Somebody's going to stay in your past in desperation. Okay, and in what's the word? Depression. Okay, somebody here, you're going to be single if you're not already in a new relationship until a true divine counterpart comes in with the goddamn King of Cups in the upright. Somebody that is emotionally stable. Somebody that does have your best interest at heart. You know what I'm saying? Somebody is definitely trying to block this from happening. But this is, again, the devil in reverse. This is somebody, 10 of Pentacles in reverse, that threw away their whole goddamn legacy off of some type of bullshit that they thought they was finna create. And now they don't have no opportunity. You're getting this new opportunity with somebody that's stable, that's loving, compassionate, and that cares about you, you know, for real, not because of what you can do for them. Okay, this is coming in. Somebody's gonna be stable all by themselves, and then next thing you know, boom, 10 of Pentacles. Boom, 10 of Pentacles, higher level of commitment, couple goals, all of the things, living your life like it's golden, changing the motherfucking bloodline, changing the lineage, okay, making new traditions, breaking generational curses, all of the things. That's what this looks like, okay? So yeah, we're gonna end it there because I have to go, but I appreciate y'all so much for 651. Thank y'all for all of the gifts. I hope you guys found something insightful within this message. I'm gonna try and get back on later tonight, but if I don't, please know you will see me tomorrow. Okay, you guys, please be mindful that this is my only page. I have no backup pages, and I will never reach out to you. I will never initiate an inquiry, but I will always respond to one with a voice message. Double check the @ every time you think that you're talking to me. It is Head.Lioness, nothing more, nothing less, and everything is spelled correctly. I normally get on here at like 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, but like I always say, I am a black woman, and I do be on black people time. So take that into consideration. Okay, so if I'm gonna come on, which I try and get on here every day, if I'm gonna come on, it will be around 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, okay? But again, sometimes I'll be a little late. Okay, but I always, you know, put out when I do come. Okay, I always put out when I do come. Thank you guys so much for everybody that tapped the screen. Thank you guys for every gift. Thank y'all for every positive comment in my comment section, and for keeping the peace and spreading positivity in my comment section. I appreciate you guys so much. Where did she go? I'll have to put that up in a little bit. You guys, if you want to book a personal, the Service Plus button is the best way to do that. Okay. Also, YouTube is in there, and other answers to frequently asked questions is in there. You also have the option to go through the link in my bio to book. Welcome into everybody that's new here, and welcome back to everybody that continues to tap in with me. You guys, please tarot responsibly. Take what resonates, leave what doesn't. If it doesn't make sense to you right now, just sit on it. It might make sense to you later. Okay. My readings are timeless, and energy is always changing. All right. You never know how you will have to be, you know, how this message will show up in your life. You might have to be the voice of reason in somebody else's life. You know what I'm saying? So just tarot responsibly. I call my energy back to me cleansed and purified, and I send yours back to you the same. What was I finna say? Thank you, Bianca, for helping me moderate today. I appreciate you. When this replay is up on YouTube, I will put the thumbnail in my story. If you hit my story right now, you will see an example of what I'm talking about. Y'all give me